Don't forget to bring your mouthpiece.
Okay. Thanks, Allie. You want to...
Maybe. All right, Karen. Yeah, buddy. See if we can get this. Mouthpiece included. TATN, TATN, TATN.
Better guard your grill.
TATN, TATN, TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN, TATN, TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN, TATN, TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN, TATN, TATN.
Better guard your grill.
TATN, TATN, TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN, TATN, TATN.
Better guard your grill.
TATN, TATN, TATN. TATN. Yeah, buddy. Karen, can we reduce volume? Appreciate you, Karen.
Mouthpiece included.
TATN, TATN, TATN.
Better guard your
Guard your grill. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Mouthpiece Included. This is the pod where we unpack Spolly Tricks. That's a fusion of sports, Spolly Tricks, and everything in between. The collapsible superposition.
mouthpiece included.
Hey, electrons are a wave, or are they a particle? Do they choose position upon your observation? Observe. Mouthpiece included.
Mouthpiece included.
Whether it's a viral moment, a controversial call, or a political pivot, we're bringing the heat with sharp takes and layered content. TATN. All right. CJ Stroud. He ain't just playing. He's starting to blur the line between a promising young quarterback and full-blown cultural lightning rod. The same way, dare I say, Justin Fields once did for our beloved Chicago Bears. On today's episode, we're digging into whether CJ Stroud is stepping into that same spotlight. What are the similarities? He has a shit for an offensive line, and everybody knows it. Okay. He's getting that same scrutiny, that same myth-making machine that follows a franchise quarterback everywhere he goes, looks under every rock, searching and searching for reasons not to give the quarterback greenbacks. Is he becoming the new Justin Fields? Or is this a completely different story wearing a familiar outline? We're also hitting the shockwaves from the Angel Reese Cup trade and the Chicago Bulls finally doing what fans have begged for, what this show has been begging for. Cleaning house in the front office. It's a rare moment where two Chicago basketball timelines collide, one rising with attitude and star power, the other trying to escape years of inertia. And the National Basketball Association season nearing to its final four, we're going to lay out our predictions for who makes the Western and Eastern Conference Finals gauntlet and who's going to get exposed under the playoff lights. And yes, we're touching the rumor mill. The Diana Russini, Mike Vrabel salacious situation has been swirling with energy, half whispers, half headlines. And we're breaking down what's real, what's noise, what's spolly tricks, and why stories like this take on a life of their own. And that and more on today's Mouthpiece Included. So whether you're here for sports scheming or political sharp terms, we've got your dose of insight with just the right amount of edge. This ain't just commentary, it's clarity served with heat. Ready? Let's pop on those work air ones, the filthy ones you'd never wear out in public. Maybe just to go to the corner store and walk through the slush and the snow. And it's right around the block. You'll be right back. You know what I mean? Grabbing the black and mild or some blunts. Maybe you're getting a grape pop, whatever the case might be. You know, you pop those on, you pulled it out of the garage or down deep in the dank basement. Nobody ever sees you. You dare, like I said, you wouldn't wear them to work. Ryan Poles would. He popped those on right before his first day at Hallis Hall. And he came and said, he pulled up and he said, let's get to work. The panel's open. The link's pinned in the chat. All you got to do is click on the link. So stand down, stand back, stand by. Or pull up. But if you do pull up, do not forget to bring your mouthpiece. Smash that like button. The views expressed in today's pod are those of the host and the guests and are not necessarily reflective of any affiliates or TATN. Big Up Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral Echoes. This is their third annual glamping house music extravaganza. Karen's going to pin that link in the chat. It's a overnight glamping house music fest, right? Greatest DJs around the Midwest area. Great people are going to pull up, and you're going to have the time of your life reconnecting with your ancestors. www.ancestralechoes.net. Big Up Tay Milz Aesthetics, licensed, bonded, fully insured, multicultural skin, body, and weight loss pro. You find yourself in sunny Southern California, Los Angeles area, in need of the world's greatest esthetician, reach out to Tay Milz Aesthetics. That link has been dropped in the chat. www.taymilzaesthetics.com. Big ups, Bella B. Bella B. You need some swag, put on a shirt, or some pants or any type of gear, personalize it with some designs and letters and words. Reach out to Bella B. Designs365@gmail.com. Last but not least, if you're in the Chicago area and you need yourself a toe, we're not talking fingers and toes. We're talking your whip broke down. Maybe you hit a pothole and you need to be out of there fast. Reach out to JIM Recovery. Jim Recovery. He'll pull up in the top of the line, brand new technology flatbed truck, have your whip up, and you go into safety in less than 5 minutes. In less than 5 minutes, due to his experience. Get you home and get your whip to the mechanic safely. All right, those are the sponsors. We love them all. Big ups. All right, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get one of the perennial dads of the year in the building. Leo's finest. He can't give it to him every year, of course.
Mighty Leo, L-E-O, mighty Leo. Big things happening at Leo High School in America on 79th Street. What it is.
What it is, bro. What it is.
Oh, everything's good. It's quite balmy here in the city of Chi. Went from 55 out on the baseball field yesterday. Now it's a little bit over 80 degrees. And some rain expected, of course. We got to pay the price to get those kind of temperatures here in Chicago, but it's better than 80 degrees and worried about a drought. So, everything's good here in Chi, except for, the normal shenanigans, shootings, drive-bys.
I was going to say, that's shooting
hit and
weather.
runs, and yeah. But we do what we can while we can. We just you got to know how to move around, like people say here in Chi. You move around in the right places, you do the right things, and everything will be okay.
100%. And you got to follow your instinct out there.
For sure. I didn't make it to Self Love show last night.
It got canceled.
Oh man, I didn't know anything about it. Well, Lil T had a party or something last night, and I took him to his party, and it ended about 11. But I'm glad I didn't try and make it up there because I didn't hear about the
cancellation.
Yeah.
Cancel. All right. You
Next
guys
time.
were bloviating about your White Sox last week. I said we'll revisit it. But listen, this isn't a bash the South Side segment. I want to be clear about that. This is our Major League Baseball standings segment. Everyone
Uh-huh.
knows this is what we do. All right. We'll do
Mhm.
it until baseball becomes boring and we're disinterested. Yeah. But take a look at it. You guys were bloviating, making all
Uh-huh.
kind of excuses for your ball club, and dare I say, comparing them to the North Side team. Well, the
Yeah.
White Sox are 5-10 right now, right back down in the cellar.
Yeah.
They're only 4 games out though. They can scrap out of that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we sent our opening day pitcher back to AAA, so I don't know what's going on. But
They they didn't
we're
care
looking
about his feelings.
yeah, we're looking for pitching. Yeah, we're looking to shake some things. But no, they didn't care about it. They had the big little media reel where they
Yeah,
brought him into the office and yeah, guess what, you're going to be the opening day starter, and
oh
we're
my God.
proud of you and we're
Is he
glad
drop
with
dead gorgeous?
yeah, of course he's drop dead gorgeous. And here we are 3 weeks later, he's back in AAA.
Triple A.
Yeah.
All right. 3-3 at home, 2-7 on the road, 4-6 over the last 10. So again, we're not going to bash the Sox. Um, they're
young
about a
player
year away from flirting with a playoff spot.
Young players, you got to learn how to win on the road.
Now, my Cubs,
Oh
dead
my
last.
oh
Okay,
my gosh.
yeah, dead last. We got high
Uh-huh.
hopes. We got high hopes on the north side.
Uh-huh.
All right, but 7-8. I mean, that's a glaring difference between the Sox record.
That's two
Uh,
damn games. Get out of here.
Glaring difference. Okay, I mean, glaring. Now they're both in last place. However,
Yeah.
the Cubs are only 2 games back of the Pirates. All right, there's a lot of parity in this league, as you
Yeah.
can see. I've been telling you guys that the Central is the toughest league in baseball, but nobody wants to believe it. All
No, we
right.
know. Pretty tough division, especially with the oncoming of the young players the Pirates got.
Yeah,
The Brewers are
the
always
Brewers are
smart,
always right there.
and the Cardinals are always ready to kick the Cubs' ass. But yeah, it's a tough division, and we'll see how it shakes out once you get through the major injuries of the season, and the Cubs have had some already, so we'll see how they progress because they need more pitching. They got to get out there and make some phone calls.
4-5 in the friendly confines, 3-3 on the road, 5-5 over the last 10. Go Cubs, go for any Cub hater out there. Anything else you wanted to say about baseball before we push past it?
Go Chicago baseball. We know you're in a tough situation. It's cold here and it's starting to warm up. So our bats will start to warm up. And the Sox pitching has been pretty damn good. They've been losing most of their games like 2-0 and 2-1, even with the youth of the squad. So we just got to come along with the offense.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. All right. Our Bulls,
Who?
um,
Who's that?
the West Siders, the Chicago Bulls.
We got a frisbee team on the west side. They play out of oh, not there. They're near South Side. They play out of De La Salle High School's football field.
Yeah.
Are they called the Bulls? Or are you talking about some other sport?
The Chicago Bulls, the black and red as you might call them.
Basketball? We don't have a basketball team here in Chicago anymore. What are you talking about?
All right. I mean, you guys hear the attitude of the locals. Do you guys hear the attitude of the Chicago locals?
Let
And
me let me ask Diesel. Do we have a basketball team still here in Chicago?
I'm sure Diesel watches
We got
every
a lot
game.
of high school games, a lot of competitive high school games.
Man,
Hey,
that should
man,
be
y'all
fun.
supposed to be going to the Bulls now, man. You can get
Man,
those
I
tickets.
wouldn't.
You
If I
know,
Not
get some
going
free
for
tickets at
nothing.
the liquor store, I wouldn't go see the damn Bulls play.
wouldn't go, huh?
They
No.
need to lose tonight to have a better chance of the lottery percentage that they can get if they lose. And surprisingly, it's between them and the team that they playing.
So it's going to be. Is it going to be a major tank game?
Yeah, I read it earlier today. It was like if they lose, they gotta. I think they end up with like a 20% chance of getting
one of those top players,
1 through 4.
Yeah,
something
Oh,
like
wow.
that. But if they win, then I don't even think they get like a chance or very minimal to get like in that 1 through 4.
That means Patrick Williams is starting.
Yeah.
I'd move him up in the front office. Put him in charge of player personnel. I mean, that's going to make any of this would make sense.
Something.
You know, he'd be the janitor. That motherfucker would be the Andy Frame. That motherfucker would be serving pop. You're going to earn your money, motherfucker.
No. You gave him the money. You got to live with it. His manager or agent is along the lines with Kirk Cousins' agent, doing a masterful job for his client, and we can't be mad at him.
All right, well, let's see what Diesel's talking about here. Who are they playing? All right, right now the Bulls are 31-50.
They play the Mavericks, and the Mavericks, you know, they're in the other conference, but they're
in the same situation.
Yeah. So it benefits them to lose tonight. If they win, I mean,
so the
just
Mavs have to lose too,
be good,
so they can get a better jab at it than the Pelicans and the Grizzlies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got to lose. And then over here in the East, the Bulls need to lose so they can stay below the Bucks. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of the lottery picks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I haven't been watching this crap, but the Bucks are just a game ahead of the Bulls. What's all this Giannis and they going to, worried about going to the playoffs and all this trading this guy?
Giannis ain't playing.
He don't want to be, man. They done basically benched him, but he wanted to. I mean, it's almost like Jordan in that season. What was it, second season when he broke his foot? And he was ready to play, and then they were like, "No."
What would the starting five look like with LeBron, the all nepotism team? Okay. LeBron and his son, right? Yeah. And then you're saving him for right, LeBron and Bronny. Giannis and his 2 brothers. What would that starting five look like in going to the league?
A whole lot of fouls.
Flops.
That's about all you're gonna get is a bunch of fouls.
The all nepotism team.
And they be in last place. Well, then you can get Stephen and Seth.
Yeah, you can get Steph on there. Stephen and Seth. Yep. The all nepotism team.
Yeah. You might be able to fish some wins out of there.
You know what I mean? And I'd have LeBron's agency company be all their agents.
Now, hey, wait a minute. Before we get, because I heard y'all real briefly talking about baseball.
Yeah, your last place Sox.
Your last place Cubs.
Yeah, but we're flirting with it.
Yeah, you're not flirting with any damn thing.
You're not flirting with nothing. Let me tell you. Dude is, I told y'all before, he's overrated, that coach.
Craig Counsell? Yeah.
Can't stand him.
He's drop dead gorgeous. He's smart.
I didn't like him when he was a player. I didn't like him when he was the manager of the Brewers. And
he's MAGA.
I definitely didn't like him when they brought him over to the Cubs and you replaced him with a manager who was good. I had no idea on that one, but I never liked him. To me, he doesn't get the most out of his players. And
I don't think the players like him.
They don't.
They don't play inspired for him at all.
Yeah.
They were lucky to win the day. They were losing 5-0, and came back at the end and won the game. And
go Cubs, go!
I think they
would have. They was taking their shirts off.
Would they have been swept if they'd have lost that game?
What do you say?
Yeah,
you can't lose to the Pirates, lose a series, and they didn't have a ace play in the series. What's old boy's name?
Cruz?
No, he's that dude. He's big time, man. Throw like 100 miles an hour.
The pitcher. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I forget his name.
Skeens.
Yeah, that's it. Skeens.
He didn't play in the series, and you about to lose the series to these dudes. Matter of fact, they still lost the series. I just think they came back and won the game.
It's all right. We're only 2 games out of first, and there's 150 something games left.
They don't have an ace. Their pitching is suspect.
Yeah, well, we're flirting with it.
Bullpen the same.
So the
Luka,
Bulls finally fired the management team. Are you guys upset by this?
who?
And who's next to go?
Well,
Did you hear what the fucking
I don't know.
ownership said for whoever they pick up?
Oh yeah.
Is gonna have to work. What kind of shit
What did he
is
say?
that? You're gonna have to. Billy Donovan's gonna be there regardless,
Are you
unless he
serious?
decides to walk.
He's a non-negotiator.
Does Billy Donovan have the complete unredacted Epstein list and Reinsdorf is on it?
I don't know
Well, I
what he's
think
got on him. He got
maybe
some
the
type
younger
of list.
Reinsdorf is on the list.
Michael
'Cause,
Reinsdorf.
Talking about this
he's-
guy's a Hall of Fame coach. He's won like a couple of national titles, and then
That's college.
as an assistant with I think when he was with the some team, but
Man,
like
nobody
what the
cares
hell are you
about any of
talking
that.
about? Yeah, Hall of Fame basketball Hall of Fame ain't the same as other pro
Wait
sports.
a minute. So he's saying whoever comes in now
He's the coach.
Well, you might as
Whoever
well
GM.
just make him in charge of player personnel too.
No.
I'm saying if he's got that kind of power.
Yeah, I'm
The
cleaning
only way
house.
he's going is if he retires or decides to move to leave the team.
I'm cleaning the house. I'm only stopping at the people that clean the bathrooms and the people that sell the popcorn, but everybody else has got to go.
It's only them damn Reinsdorfs that do this kind of loyalty to people who are suspect. But the people who show you what they can do, you never show them loyalty.
Big Hink, can everyone who agree with this statement raise their right hand and repeat after me? FGB.
Yes.
FGB.
All day, every day, brother.
Diesel.
Well, you always got that one.
It sure is funny why you're gonna start that off with bluegrass like that.
Everybody ain't gonna make it.
Everybody ain't gonna make it.
Sure is funny how you started off with him like that.
Well, I mean, we got Big Hink. Everybody's
you
here.
You put the cables on.
No,
That's
once a show, we do it once a show.
You make a statement like that, and immediately it's okay. Let's get towards Diesel with this. That's putting the cables on.
All you got to do is say FGB. We're not asking you to say F the Mo's or F the Snakes or F the MCs or the Foes. We ain't asking you to do none of that.
We didn't say F Simeon or anything.
Or F Chicago King. I bet he can say that, Ace. I bet he can say F Chicago King.
I ain't saying that either.
Well, he gonna windmill his ass off, ain't he?
Ain't he?
Ain't
he? All right, so Hink, you got anything to say, man? We're moving off the Bulls, but they fired their management team. Diesel was just pointing out that they're handcuffing the new management by saying they can't fire Billy Donovan. Do you like Donovan?
Crazy. That's crazy. Look, Billy Donovan should have kept his ass in college. Mm-hmm. He flirted with him the first time when he did with the Orlando Magics. Mm-hmm. It was a disaster. That should have been a sign from the basketball gods right then and there. Don't bring his sorry ass in there. And he's done nothing since he's been in the NBA. Media freaking ochre. That's all he's been. That's it. So
if I'm a GM, I'd take the job, but I'd be working to get his ass fired from day one. I'd say all the right things. Yeah, I like Donovan. Everything he believes in.
Well, fire his ass on Christmas like they always do.
Yeah, that's right. But, hire a Venezuelan or a Mexican to replace him. Go ahead, Ace.
He should have quit a couple years ago when weeks ago, when the UNC job was available. If he had a chance to get that out, I'd have left the Bulls in a heartbeat and went to Chapel Hill.
Was his name rumored in that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Everybody wanted saw him for that job, and got his. Instead, they hired Malone, another NBA coach, to go. I don't know about that hire, but
Reinsdorf said, and this is his son, so he's taking that gene from his father with the BS. I feel y'all's pain. I feel what the fans are saying and all of this.
Oh, he's trying to be the next. What's his name in the Hallis family?
McCaskey. McCaskey's right.
Yeah.
So
George.
I'm just one of you guys, but I grew up with a silver fucking spoon in my mouth.
If you felt our pain, then you would know all of them needed to go.
Yeah.
It wasn't just them. He could have been the first one to go.
Yeah. We could have
keep him, and not only do you keep him, you say whoever we bring on board
Gotta take
gotta
it.
know that he's gonna be the coach and gotta get along with him. What?
We could have got rid of all of them in the middle of the season. Had a trained chimp running the damn organization.
Failed the team. I wish they
and
would
we would have had a better record.
Would you rather have Derrick Rose head coaching or Benny Donovan?
I don't think Rose wants to coach, but
yeah, he don't want to coach. He one of them.
That's not the question. The question was, do you guys think Derrick Rose wants to coach? That's not the question.
No,
well, that's the damn answer.
No,
that's not the question. All right, let me ask somebody civilized.
He wants to let his son go.
Would you rather see Derrick Rose coaching, or would you rather see Benny Donovan coaching this team?
Man, bring in Derrick Rose. If we could train a monkey to do it, why can't we have Derrick Rose do it? Somebody
let's bring in that Simeon monkey Derrick Rose over here to do it.
Well, I didn't say all that now. I didn't say that. God damn.
Hey, he's good at putting the cables on you, man. Good at it. He'll charge you up.
That's what it sounded like. Hey, that's how I just heard Derrick Rose and monkey. You know what I mean?
God damn, that's some nasty work.
But I agree with you, Hink. I mean, I think Derrick Rose would do better than a lot of these people who they would bring in.
Yeah, I mean, he would feel the pain of the organization. He'd have the heart of
if nothing else, at least he could get good players to come here or want to come here.
Correct.
If nothing else, Billy Donovan doesn't do that. No,
nobody does in Chicago apparently.
And everybody that he kind of somewhat develops or gets them better than what they were when they came in the league, they all go. They ain't with the team no more.
No, we got a second round pick for him.
Right. That you end up trading anyway. Eventually, you never end up with like no.
We got 12 second round picks.
Right. You ain't gonna have them. You're gonna trade them to a team like the Heat, and the Heat knows how to utilize second round picks. They get all stars out of some of their second round picks.
We can't get a first round pick to make the team, let alone a plethora of second round picks to do anything for the Chicago Bulls. I know the next general manager is going to come in like, oh, what the
hell do they do when they interview these players? I mean, if you interview Patrick Williams when he was coming out of college, something told you that his attitude or his personality wasn't one that's going to get changed. Right?
I don't know if I need to figure it out for the interview. They should be able to watch the tape and figure out if this kid can.
Oh man, I mean, if you got talent, you got talent. But if you interview that
Jamie
person,
Brandon would have interviewed horribly. Had he stayed healthy, he would have been on any team I coached. Using that for example.
That's not a good example.
Maybe it's a bad example.
Patrick Williams hasn't started since high school. So I don't know why the hell they thought they could put him in the NBA and make him a starter. Then after they doubled down and gave this dude $90 million with a player option.
With a player option.
Here's a guy who never started a player option and a $90 million contract. That was a fireable offense right there.
Well, Hink pulled up right on time. This is honestly what we had coming up next. The Bluegrass State. This segment here is called Bluegrass Stick Season, Hink. This is for you.
7:25.
Put your hands behind your back. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
Now, in defense of the state of Kentucky, this YN was reportedly armed, driving a stolen car, and fled from multiple agencies all through the state.
Damn.
See him running through the bluegrass?
Mm-hmm. So this is an ass whooping for every agency that he fled from?
You damn right. See, me and Ace are in agreement, Hink. I feel like when I grew up, I knew if you ran for 12, you better not get caught because they will beat your ass.
Show me your hands, yeah.
And these YNs need this new reality. Not kill you, but beat your ass.
Yeah, I know you've been seeing them videos of
look at this. They tased him.
Give me your
Look how they beating him.
Show me your hands. hands.
I'm showing you my hands. You keep beating them.
Yeah, showing your hands. Man.
You beating my hands with the stick.
Show me your hands. Put your hands.
Put your hands behind your back. Show your hands. Put your hands behind your back. Show me your hands. Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back now. Give me your hands.
Caliber, I think they're on foot somewhere.
You just broke my hand.
337.
That's about it. But the suspect was reportedly driving a stolen car, fled from multiple agencies. The foot chase ended with the suspect laying down and showing his hands. Now former, so the state fired him. State Trooper Hayden Kilborn gave the suspect some unnecessary and excessive stick time. Kilborn recently pled guilty to second-degree assault and terroristic threatening. He recently resigned from the agency. When the suspect gives up, the fight is over. That's non-negotiable. And I'm going to push back on this a little bit. I'll throw it to Bluegrass next and then Diesel and then Ace. The reason I'm pushing back, Ace, is because, damn it, when you grew up on the block, you know, hey, man, if you're going to run, you better get away. If you don't get away, they're going to beat the shit out of you.
That was the 80s, man. It's 2026. He shouldn't even have a damn stick on his side. What the hell's going on? But luckily he had the body cam. Otherwise, he would have shot that dude like four feet into that run. He'd have shot him right in his damn back.
This is a crawl. This is a crawl.
I agree with you, Mercer. Any state minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. If you black and running, you can expect that from a cop. Period. Whether you got
not getting the minimum
like
wage.
This, it doesn't matter if the state is paying.
Bro, he stole a car. He took him on a street chase.
Listen.
What do you think they should do? Pour him some grape Kool-Aid? Let me hear from. Go ahead, Diesel. I'm gonna throw it to him.
I'm agreeing with you, fool.
All right.
I just said it. What you talking about?
Here goes some Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I'm putting the sugar on. two scoops.
Hey, you know, if Diesel agrees with you, you know your point is fucked up. That's all I can say. Diesel agrees with your point. Throw that shit in the
But he's being facetious.
Yeah, I know that's right. But look, let me say this. I mean, hey, if you did what he did, like you said he did, yeah, he deserves to get that ass whooping.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they ain't gonna have no sympathy. You got a pistol, you're running.
Come on, man.
He's already breathing heavy. You know what I'm saying? You done made me run through these goddamn sticks and weed and whatever else in there.
And let me present this to Ace. Say this YN did something to you and your family, and you had to chase this motherfucker all over the city, run him down through the woods. You gonna pour him some fucking grape Kool-Aid when you catch him?
I'm not saying that the ass
whooping
wasn't warranted. I'm just saying if that cop didn't have that body cam on, his ass would have been, they'd have called the coroner for his ass.
He'd have been brutally beaten.
And then they would have to pull out the bags, but he would have.
They wouldn't have been chasing it. They'd have shot his ass right in the back.
God.
Now, I didn't know those sticks were still legal. I know they've banned those sticks in the city of Chicago, but they still have them, Hank.
In the state where it's $7.25 an hour, what do you expect?
Again,
that's gonna happen.
Whenever Diesel talk, we just start to hear Charlie Brown's teacher.
It's gonna happen.
Diesel, stop all this bullshit you talking.
Hey, it's gonna happen.
Senator McConnell, what do you think about the beating?
Now watch. They fired him.
Show me your hands, O'Connell.
Hey, they fired him.
Hey, look.
Yeah, they fired.
They're gonna rehire him in another state.
He's gonna go to a different county.
To a different county and be a local cop.
Come on, man, you know better than that. He ain't got to worry about state.
Or he slides just right over to Indiana and you know.
And they're gonna put him in, and they're gonna make him in charge of training too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's probably from Indiana. He probably lives in Indiana. He just a state trooper in Kentucky. That's not uncommon.
He could be an illegal immigrant because they're being made cops these days.
Well, you know, ICE is always looking to hire, and he fits the bill. He looked like he got the motion with that baton.
Yeah, well,
shit.
Look, YNs, if you're gonna be out there doing that shit, don't let them run you down. Do not get run down, man. And then he ran off in the field somewhere. He should have stayed in the public eye,
knowing he had no sense of direction in them fields. Man, look, you can't outrun the radio. They gonna get on that goddamn radio when it's over.
I run a high grass.
Hey,
with no belt on and his red Jordans on,
smoking them harsh ass black blunts they smoking. What they rolling in? The
backwoods.
Backwoods.
They smoking in backwoods. They be smoking in backwoods.
Yeah.
Hey, have you been seeing any videos of the sheriffs now to be on the trains out here? Man,
no, I ain't seen it yet.
Hey, they arresting them daily.
Good. Good,
daily.
man.
They had to get that federal money. As if they didn't, they wasn't getting that federal money. So now them sheriffs be on the trains red.
Well, you know, they got to keep the prison population up, and what better way to do it?
Man, I rode the red line from downtown about 2 months ago. It was between the homeless people, the dude smoking a cigar on the end of the train, then the dude lit up a damn joint next to me. I was like, damn, what's going on?
I was on the blue line. I was on the blue line last week coming from O'Hare. That shit was Shangri-La fucking die. I was like, damn, this is nice.
They've been arresting.
He thought he was on Soul Train. He thought he was on Soul Train.
Yeah, he was on Soul Train. I was on Shangri-La die.
Hey, they've been arresting them for smoking squares on the train. They've been arresting them for going through cart to cart. They've been getting them for that too.
Changing cars and shit.
Yeah. They've been getting them for that too. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm glad that they're doing that.
Thank you.
Because the train is off the meter, man.
Well, see, Ace, he's a casual rider, so he don't care. Right. But those of us who use it all the time, we expect safety on there. You should better send your kids on there and not worry about the members taking all this shit.
Man. Rough. They out there now.
Look, when we was going to that playoff game this past season, we had to get on that train, boy. Man. They just hang around right there talking about, I help you put your money in. No, you ain't help me do shit.
You ain't help me do shit. I know what you're
trying to do. Yeah, I know what you're trying to do.
Try to see what I got in my wallet and my pocket.
Yeah, I'm going to help you with something, all right? You better get step your ass back.
Right. Loose squares.
They catching all of them people selling stuff or whatever. And I don't know how they doing it, but they getting called and they pull up to a stop, and that stop, here come 4 or 5 sheriffs. And they get you and do not pass go. They don't care if your friends on there. If your friends
they just arresting the YNs or everybody?
It's mostly the YNs and the YNGs, if that's what you want to call them.
So according to y'all, they should go get their parents, right? Straight from there. Who are your parents? And arrest their ass too. Half the people in the poll we ran say they should be arresting the parents for this YN activity.
Goddamn right. Lock the goddamn parents up too.
Right. If they underage.
Sign them fines.
Now, when we say YNs, you don't know their age.
They 18 to 26.
They just looking young.
Never had a job.
To young adults.
Well, 18 to 26, that's the draft age now. You know, they didn't reinstituted that. So if your kids are 18 to 26, they better sign up or they're going to be felonious. Wish I was making this up.
Yeah, I mean, that's about y'all president.
Especially with the summer just started. Man.
Diesel, you military, they just implemented the draft, bro. If you're 18 to 26, they got to register now. Straight up, I'll pull it up.
That's always been the same for the young men. Now the ladies don't have to.
No,
they don't have to register.
We never had to sign up for shit.
The way they got the way they done made the military equal, equal opportunity.
Yeah, that's always been.
It's always been like
hell no, I didn't do it. We had to do it.
Okay, no. Yeah, you're supposed to.
Everybody is obligated to 8 years of obligated service.
Yeah. Not everybody.
Well, there's certain
women don't have to do it.
There's certain.
But Diesel's been programmed by the government. Let them finish, and then you go.
No, there's certain particulars that may exclude you. That's why when you had the drafts back in NOM and all of that stuff, people was like, "Oh, I'm going to college." Or this or that to try to get out of being able to get drafted.
So maybe because I went to college, I didn't have to sign up for selective service.
Each citizen, for the most part, is obligated to 8 years of obligated service.
Well, you ex-military, they can call your ass back.
No, my 8 years are finished.
Even if you did go to college, you could still be drafted. You still have to sign up for selective service.
No. I'm reading this now. By December 2026, selective service is automatically going to register most male citizens and your immigrants out there age 18 to 25. Purpose to provide personnel to the Department of Defense. Who registers? Nearly all male U.S. citizens and male immigrants living in the United States, including some undocumented residents. Now, while formerly voluntary, new rules effective December 26th will automate registration. So you guys went down there and voluntarily, because you went to the Catholic school. Those brothers probably lying to your ass. You get your ass down there, you fucking
I'm too
slave.
old, man.
And we got selective service in here, and you signed this shit. It was voluntary, bro. There's not been a draft since 1973. What are you guys talking about?
No, it's saying about draft, but you had to register for selective services back in the day.
When we say that you're obligated for 8 years of service, we're saying if war started and there was a draft, they will come get people who never done 8 years of obligated service. The people who completed it, they're not gonna get you. Okay, I'm telling you, if it's war, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're saying wartime. There's gonna be certain exclusions.
He thinks Trump following rules.
There are a lot of
well, Wordsworth said the exact opposite. He said if you're already enlisted, you're enlisted for life.
Yeah,
No,
they'll come back and get diesel.
What do you mean they're coming to get people like me with flat feet?
That's incorrect.
And a hatred for the country.
Well, they got film tape of you shooting hoops back in Illinois and Eisenhower, right? So they're gonna exclude that right off the book. What? Send them to the brig. 3 days bread.
Are you saying? But they only want them to 26. They're not going to come get anybody older than that, are they?
Sure, they will. Trump will.
That's
He'd
true.
Be like
Ukraine did it. Once you start running out of able-bodied men, you start getting them older and younger.
Certain circumstances, but I'm telling you, 8 years of obligated service. But again, that's if it's a time of war, if there's draft, that sort of thing. But people who completed it, whether it's reserves, National Guard, or active military,
don't have to worry about
do it again.
That's ass backwards. So the people with all the training and the skill don't have to do it. And the guy who's been allegedly, yeah.
No, you don't. You don't. You complete your 8 years of obligated service. You will
put
not
your
have
8 years,
to
and then they're going to follow the rules.
Now, listen,
say,
for officers,
in
the military, that could be different. But for enlisted, no.
Me and Wordsworth pulled this up the other day on the Self Love Show, and they said that if you signed up for the Army, you're always eligible to be called back at any time.
Property of the U.S. government.
That's right. Even when because I was arguing with them, and then I pulled it up. It said even now they won't do it. But let me pull it up. Because I think Diesel think me and Wordsworth just smoking and shit.
Who's the president?
Yeah, Donald Trump.
Do you think he follows rules of the U.S. military or any damn body? Yeah, I seen him talking that shit on Mouthpiece included. Call up that young man, Diesel. He won't even say FGB. We need him here, these young men.
Call me up. I'm going to be like, listen, I got a motherfucker who's doing nothing but on the baseball diamond 7 days a week. He ain't never even smelled a MEPS or smelled a recruitment training program.
Yeah, he's too old.
Then I got this other one.
Oh, he avoided it.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. And I'd be like, I got this other one. He likes to talk about faggoty white uniforms and all this stuff.
But you're trained though. They need some trained military.
Oh, really? Like, get him.
Look, Diesel, regardless of your active duty time, all personnel must fulfill an 8-year statutory obligation. Active duty component. Initial enlistment often involves 4 to 6 years of full time. Active service, say 5 to 7. Inactive ready reserve. Following active duty, members may serve in the IRR, which means they are not training but can be recalled during national emergencies. A full military career usually requires 20 years.
It's 8 years of obligated. So if you do 4 years of enlistment, right? You active duty or National Guard or reservists. Once that's completed, you can either be inactive reserves, right, when you get out, or you can be active reserves if you're active duty. But once you get to 8, that's it. They're gonna send you your discharge or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you get one when you actually get out from that initial enlistment. But once you do 8, that's it. That's all.
Where's the fine print of the slavery clause?
Where's the slavery clause at?
That would be
if you call it.
That would be in Kentucky with the legislature.
Hey, he's got a thing for Kentucky.
I see, man.
I'm telling you, $7.25 an hour for them folks. It's in their
Senator
legislation.
McConnell, what do you think? Should the young man have to go to war?
Yeah, we're gonna get bluegrass out there.
How do you feel about Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Oh, same thing.
Hey, you know, you got love for them.
Yeah, he's got
Oh, it's the same thing as bluegrass.
No, whatever. You got hard on for them.
Same thing. Most of the time they got a Republican governor. Same thing.
So what they're saying is now you got to register, but they're assuring us that without Congress, they're not going to do a draft without Congress voting on it. But
right, they won't do that unless it's wartime, bro.
Unless it's like Donald Trump doing whatever.
Unless Trump is the damn president, right. Just tell them to go start a damn draft, right. And nobody's gonna say shit, and they're gonna do it any damn way.
Exactly.
No, it'll have to come through Congress, and Congress is.
It doesn't. He just started a war without Congress.
No, you got to. All right, bro. Y'all talk.
Well, no, go ahead. You know the Constitution better.
Okay, go ahead.
No, it's not going to happen. You're not going to have a draft, and the only way you're going to get a draft is if you got something that's
you could start. He could start one, but he has up to I think like 90 days before it they could do anything.
And if you think he's going to do that in an election year, no,
he doesn't care. He doesn't care about the damn midterm elections. This dude is nuts. He will start a war. He'll continue it as long as he can until they go to court and say, all right, we can't do this no more. Otherwise, he's going to have troops and
he likes to wear women's clothes, allegedly.
Allegedly.
The only way you're going to see a draft is if it's utilization of the armed forces is really put on the burner, where you got ground troops and stuff involved. And you don't have that right now. So there's not going to be no draft unless you got like real-time ground troop going in a particular country.
Yeah, we won't have to worry about that. Because the war is way different than what it used to. Ain't no foots on the ground no more like it used to be.
They over there and they close. And if he send them over there, they'll be over there within 2-3 days. They
going over there stealing. To Hink's point, we can use drones and everything else. If we sending people in there, they stealing.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time they putting the ships out there in the ocean and just firing missiles.
Yeah, and the boots on the ground are just R&P. They stealing all the knowledge. To the victor go the spoils. Let's get to Angel Reese, a 2-time All-Star and All-Rookie selection, has been a force to be reckoned with. The Chicago Sky decided to trade Reese to the Atlanta Dream in exchange for 2 first-round picks. Wow. And a swap of second-round picks in 2028. The move signals a strategic shift for both teams, with Reese's impact extending far from the beyond the court. All right. How do you guys feel about it? You guys are more local than me. I'll just say 2 first-round draft picks for her and sign me up. I'd have done it.
The ownership of the team doesn't want to win. I mean, they won a chip when Candace came here for a year, but actually they're not part of the NBA ownership. So, either they're going to force them to sell the team or they're not going to win. But.
It's horrible. The girl averaged a double-double. Which
she was a draw too.
Only one to average it last year in the WNBA.
And she was a draw too. Like little girls was coming to see her play.
The 2 picks you got, right?
Yeah.
The first one ain't even this year. I think you got them for 27 and 28, if I'm correct, right? Yeah. And Atlanta is a good team, so you talking about late first round anyway.
So why did they trade her? Hink, do you like the move, first of all? And then why would they trade her then? Tell me something I don't know.
I think it was a good move.
I agree.
I think it was a good move. Angel Reese is not good to me like that. She's not. Now, is she a draw? Yeah. She's not going to do anything for you as far as or anything else. That's all she is a draw.
I'd expect that type of reply from somebody who's sitting down there in the bluegrass. And I'd also expect that kind of reply from somebody who's been false flagging, like he's a Chicago fan and he's really a Dodgers and an LA fan.
Okay,
Okay.
so it sounds like
Listen, she's
got
a
some
double.
you follow
Get
you
something
follow
for. Get something
we need
for.
this is crazy.
Angel Reese
she's
is
not
one of
good.
the
She's
one of
good.
the faces of the WNBA.
Yeah,
The
I disagree
reason
with that,
she
Ace.
was traded
I disagree with that.
is because the salary cap went up, and they were going to have to pay her max salary cap money, and they decided not to because they don't have the NBA money backing them like most of the other teams do. So they got her out of here, and they'll take the draft picks, and
so there was nothing going on with her attitude. She wasn't asking to be pushed out or anything. I'm just hearing rumors about that.
She fills the building up. I mean, what else do you want from a women's team?
Her controversy.
We need to stop.
Her
Ace,
controversy.
you can't say that she doesn't sell out. She's not going to fill the building up with her play alone.
In Chicago, she will.
So let me tell you what she is. She's the female version of Draymond Green. That's exactly what she is.
At best.
That's exactly what she is.
It's a great comparison.
She's the female version
Chicago
of
Barbie.
Draymond Green.
Y'all out here in these other states.
Barbie is drop dead gorgeous.
She's not. She's a better. She's a better. In comparison,
Barbie.
she's a better rebounder than Green is was in the NBA in his prime. She's a better rebounder.
No,
she doesn't have no.
She rebounds her own goddamn misses because she missed layups.
Nobody else does it.
They just like her because of the political stuff. They like her because of They like her because of her political stuff.
She don't have a.
They're not talking about sports.
She doesn't have her own shot or post team
I get
or
it
post
now.
game.
I appreciate you opening my eyes.
That's what it is.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You got them two false flaggers over there.
It's her second year in the league.
One in Kentucky, one in LA.
They didn't want to pay her.
Trying to pass judgment on how we won our teams here in Chicago. Okay.
Deladon, they didn't want to pay.
He said like you part of the team or something.
Yeah.
Candace, they didn't want to pay. Anytime it's time to pay somebody,
I know that's
they
right.
ship them out of town. Or let
So
them
you're
go.
saying the organization can't
you
afford
stop
it.
this.
They did it with Parker. They did it with Deladon.
Ace, you need to stop this. Parker was at the end of her career. What else more she could do? She was ready to retire.
She just won a championship.
But she was ready to retire. You called her on the end of her career. She was done.
Yeah, but who else?
You got what you could from her. Again,
Listen,
you got what you could from her.
Her controversy.
But see, that's the problem. We shouldn't be looking.
Let me finish. Her controversy with Caitlin Clark from college, right? Doing this in her face.
These are start cutting them off. He cut them off.
Do you want me to be quiet? Do you want me to be quiet?
Let me finish. Let me finish. Listen,
you cut me off. That's what he's telling you.
No, well, you was cutting me off when I was talking. So I'm like, let me finish.
All right, let him finish, Hank.
It's a triple cut.
I do that to you, brother.
Yeah, but her doing that to Caitlin Clark in college is why she got like a mystique of
stigma.
Stigma. Yes, whatever you want to call it.
You talking about when she did this?
Yeah, and it still looms in the WNBA. So those teams come to see her get beat, and she does. She brings people. She brings people out because they want to see her get beat.
Nobody wants to see her. Who wants to see her?
The people in Chicago, the people in the WNBA.
That's not true.
Let me say this. You can't get the local bulldaggers to go see her ass. Ain't no way.
No, it's not her.
Butch Stud ain't Butch Stud. You ain't see Butch Stud at none.
What they want to see her for? She does nothing for you.
No,
she's not good. She ain't like she out here dunking on cats.
If you watch,
she's not Michael Jordan. You're right.
Diesel. Now you asked me to be quiet while you was talking. Did you not?
Everybody's talking while you're talking. No, Diesel. Talking to them.
Okay, Ace Diesel. Could I please have the floor, please?
Go ahead.
She's not Michael Jordan.
Hey, I'm gonna mute them so you can say your
fuck
piece,
the rules.
bro.
I ain't listening to
Yeah, no, I'm gonna mute them so you can say your rules.
No, so this is what I'm saying, man. She's not that good. You keep talking about a double-double. Well, it's easy to get a double-double when you're rebounding your own misses, your own layups. She can't shoot. She's a piss-poor free throw shooter. She's not going to do anything from the outside. She's not selling tickets because people want to come see her perform like that. She's not. Now, you talking about the situation with Caitlin Clark, cool. Caitlin Clark had that thing that in her, I think, their second or sophomore year. But that next year, she's crying like a little baby crying about, well, they treat me bad, they sexualizing me, they doing this, me.
Sexualizing it.
That sounds crazy when you coming on and showing your whole body, everything but your nipples on your whole social media.
Drop dead gorgeous.
She looks good, but she looking like a hoe out here and prostituting herself, but she's mad because you sexualizing her.
Well, that's what I want to see.
Yourself.
Yeah.
You're opening the door for everybody else to sexualize. Well, I understand. Now, if you're just looking for a pretty face, then she's going to give it to you. She's like Lamar Jackson. In the regular season, she's going to give you all she can. But in the postseason, you will not see her. She will not give you nothing. She will just get to a certain point, and you'll never get over the hump. Why would you want her? They're doing the right thing. 2 first-round picks and a swamp a second.
And you don't have to pay max money. And you don't have to pay max money.
Listen, the first round picks ain't going to matter. The Atlanta is a good team, so them picks coming at the end of the round anyway. It's not like you traded her to a team that's bad, so you can get like one of the top
But you can package
picks.
those picks, and now you can mess around and get a Juju Bean.
What you needed for Angel Reese was good guards on that team. We haven't had good guard play on the Sky the past couple of seasons.
You're tanking for
and
Juju.
That's what. Look, the girl had the most doubles in WNBA history.
But you're tanking for Juju. You are tanking for Juju. You understand? She's Charles Oakley, and Juju is Michael Jordan. If you could move off Charles Oakley, right? I'm just saying, or Horace Grant, if you can move off them before they were asking for max money, and you can get 2 first-round picks, that's a good trade.
Man, listen.
Take your emotion out of it and your politics.
There's a bunch of you got your emotion because you devoted to that fucking LA trying to put that shit on us.
You see this, Hank?
Look, Juju Watkins, who says she gonna be the same player after that knee injury? Okay, there's other players just as good as her. They come out into the WNBA. So who's to say she gonna be just as good? And who's to say we gonna be there to draft her? We ain't. We gonna be later.
You're attacking Juju to make your case about.
No. You brought her up.
Let me tell you this. They got that big girl who's gonna be coming out from that girl from UCLA. Go ahead and get her.
I want Juju.
Okay, well, is Juju coming out? I didn't know if she was coming out or not.
No, she going one more year.
I think she's playing one more year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in this game right now,
trust the process, Diesel. Trust the process.
There ain't no process.
Well, Atlanta has not won anything. What all of a sudden you think Angel Reese is going to turn around and going to win something for them?
They need a good guard. I guarantee you they're going to be in the top 4 teams in the playoffs. They won't win the WNBA title for nothing because you know why? They're going to have an Angel Reese and you think that's going to be your go-to player. The only other player who had double-doubles was old girl, Alyssa Thomas.
A piece. So y'all look, Chicago looks like geniuses. If that's all she is a piece, and you got 2 first-round picks, you got a deal.
And you had to move off of her anyway. And you and if Ace is saying they didn't want to pay her anyway,
they didn't
that's
want
a great deal.
And we just picked up Skylar Diggins. I think we picked up another guy.
We picked all of them up doing more trades because we was trading other people. They didn't trade it like a way to
Skylar Diggins, I'm more involved in that. You know what I mean?
You could have had all these players they got and still kept Angel Reese. You didn't even have to trade her to get them.
There's a reason why
I like that girl from South Carolina that Angel Reese lost to in the SEC multiple times. Yeah, I'm good. Give her some more rock time.
Hey, look.
Was she suspended by the team last year?
He bluegrass.
Angel Reese was,
SEC. He
Why was she
bluegrass.
suspended?
He don't like them teams in the SEC.
Because she was saying some foul shit against the team and the organization and the coach.
Exactly.
She's not a team player.
Well, that's what I'm bringing out. I knew there was something else going on here with Angel Reese. You know, you guys.
Other time,
the team suspended her.
The cancer.
Because the organization and the team sucks. So if she if she's the face of the league and she can voice her damn opinion like she did to get their ass more money, she can talk about the team and what's going on with the organization.
Did she have any playoff appearances?
So let me say, hold on, now.
She will with the dream.
You didn't feel that way about Jalen Johnson when he was speaking his goddamn piece. You told him to shut up and play.
Thank you.
Angel Reese could say what the fuck she
Jalen Johnson.
And what's the big dude's name? He was just talking about for the Bulls. Pat Williams. She's the Pat Williams of the
hold on.
That sound real hypocritical.
And Jeremiah Mercer, you got some nerve. You the one talking about Oh, just pick up John Morant with all the stuff he's done.
Damn
pick
right.
him up,
And I
sign
stand
him
by
away,
that.
Sign him
You
away.
ta-
You
And say,
comparing
nigga,
Angel Reese's
Reese is
game to
not
Ja
showing
Morant?
up.
Are you kidding me?
Nah, I'm
Angel Reese is
comparing what
not
you
showing up
said, and now
games
you're
with a
like,
gun in her
don't get her
hand,
because she
stealing a
talked
check.
bad to the coach.
No,
Yeah.
no, I hear you. No, I'm not saying that, Diesel. I see what you're saying.
Hey,
What I'm
somebody
saying
gotta be
is,
the new
I knew
Gilbert
there
Arenas.
was something
Somebody
else.
gotta
There was
be the new
something going on between her and the
Gilbert
team.
Arenas.
That's all I'm saying.
It probably was something behind closed
Yeah,
doors. with the
yeah.
team.
Well, this was before she even got here. She said, the money that y'all paying me, I can't even pay my damn rent with. So
Yeah,
sound like a
said
clown.
she
that
needed
out of-
more
out of-
money. She needed out of there.
She's
time.
getting NIL money. She's getting money on the side.
She's just a voice, just like who was
But
my
that
man?
Neil money was
My
limited
man that
when
was
they were
here with the
coming out.
Bears that went to Baltimore. Raekwon the chef.
Raekwon.
He was
Roquan.
like, man, there's some bullshit. Pay me or I'm out of here. And he left. They got him out of here, just like they got Angel Reese out of here.
To Roquan
Everybody's gonna be happy.
Man, they didn't
Jesus
compare
Christ.
her to
This
Roquan
is
Smith.
crazy.
They compared her to Diesel just compared her to Ja Morant. Game
Well,
ain't nothing like Ja Morant.
What does
No,
Raekwon
I'm
Chef
comparing,
won?
I'm
Look here,
comparing
man.
your
Angel Reese wasn't even the best player on the
feud
team.
the Bulls need to get
This is
John
crazy.
Morant
Beast.
despite
She
what
didn't get
he's
us
doing.
one
the best
playoff
player on the
berth. If
team.
she's so good, we should have been to the playoffs. One
They
good player
suspended her.
should get you to the playoffs.
And the coach sucked. They got rid of Teresa Weatherspoon. They brought in the coach that couldn't coach. The damn
Michael
organization
Jordan
is
came to a
Ace
team.
in the hole.
Face of
Ace in the hole.
face of the league comes to a team that
Don't
sucks
argue
and
with
gets them to the
these.
playoffs.
These out-of-state people got nothing invested like we watch these teams. They not watching them every time they play.
It sounds like we're more knowledgeable than y'all guys because y'all sound.
Thank you.
Who was the coach last year
Thank
before they got rid of her and then brought in this other guy who couldn't damn coach and he couldn't get along with the star player?
I don't know,
I'm
Ace, but you and
disappointed. I
Diesel
expect
becoming
this
butt
shit from
buddies.
Diesel.
And we're
There's
going to
no
have to
way
make
I would
room
have
in the
got rid
slow
of Teresa
classes.
Weatherspoon
I
and
get
brought
what
in
you're
the
saying,
guy
Diesel.
they brought in.
You want to sit
And
next to
they-
Diesel
disappointed.
in
And
the
they
slow class.
cheat.
Give
And
them
they
some
don't have the money to
asbestos
pay
in.
for the damn players
Get
that
them some
they
lead
want to
paint.
keep on the team. That's why they
This is
lost
crazy.
Deladon.
We filling your
That's why
lunchbox up
Parker
with lead
left.
paint
And that's why they got
asbestos.
rid of Angel Reese because they cheat.
So hold on, Naz. Are you saying the Aces act like Ace and Diesel's act like a bunch of window lickers?
A bunch of window lickers.
God damn.
You know what I mean? I mean, they can't see the forest for the trees. They act like I don't love Angel Reese, and I wasn't with her political movement. I was with her. I'm just saying, if you can get you're moving on from her anyway. This is my point.
Fine. That's fine. That's all fine and dandy. But
Yeah.
y'all saying y'all trying to down her like she Patrick Williams.
Well, I just threw that out there to make a comparison.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
say that.
she
I
didn't show up to
gave-
no game with no
I at least gave her
with no foosh. No,
Draymond Green. Now I gave her Draymond Green.
Now,
That's even
Draymond
worse.
Green is a good comparison.
No.
No. It hasn't
And she
worked.
can't even shoot the three like Draymond.
At least, Draymond Green plays some good defense. He rebounds. He scores when
She
Hard
plays
nose.
good
Man.
D. She rebounds.
Hard
and
nose.
she rebounds more than
Talks
what
a lot
he
in the
does
media.
NBA.
Yeah, I always got some stupid shit to say. Yeah, that's equivalent. They about to say.
no.
Don't like the white people. That's Draymond. Beating up the white people in the league and the Europeans and shit.
Well,
He
he's
knows
protecting
who
his
not,
team.
He knows who not to buck up to and who to buck up to.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
that's
sure
Angel
does.
Reese. That's
Oh, he
Angel
sure
Reese.
does. He ain't gonna do that to the Joker. No. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. All right, let's move off Angel Reese. I didn't know that was going to be such a point of contention. Apparently, these guys are. I don't see any Angel Reese jerseys on this show. I've never seen you guys pull up wearing an Angel Reese jersey.
It's a women's team.
This is. I'm
That's
tired
like
of you
wearing a halter
passing
top.
judgment from the
What about
city
a-
of angels, man.
Ace,
You
what
can't
about
keep
wearing a
passing that
t-shirt?
kind of judgment without
Would you
coming
wear a
with
Chicago Aces t-shirt?
some,
Would you wear a Sky
some
t-shirt?
logged-in
I bought my
hours
wife
of
one.
watching our
He
team.
said, I threw it on the old lady.
Diesel, I would
I bought one last
wear a
year.
Juju Watkins jersey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She goes to USC, right? You got something invested in that.
I've
stuff
seen her
out there.
play. And I've seen her play
Okay.
personally in grade school and high school. All right.
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Your boy AD, he's apparently butthurt. That's the guy. He's from Chicago. The Unibrow, in case anybody doesn't know who
We
we're
gotta
talking
check.
about.
We got to check his roots. I don't know if he was
I know.
fully from Chicago.
I haven't met
I don't-
anybody be like, yeah, I used to hang out with my son.
It
on the
feels
road."
like KG is
Yeah.
more from Chicago than he is.
I agree. At least we saw KG in that one year he was there.
Yeah.
I got a
And the
soft spot for
imprint
AD
that
because
Chicago had on him
he
is
played at
still stuck
Kentucky
with
and
him.
he helped us win a title. So I got a soft spot for old AD.
You got a
Of
soft
course
spot
you
for
do.
him.
Of course you do.
All right. Here's AD though. We won a championship, and which Ace doesn't think is valid. The bubble.
It's not. It's a bubble championship.
All right. He said we won a championship, and I can't get a phone call or a text. So apparently, the organization nor LeBron called him or texted him when they got that move from Luka Doncic. Do you guys agree with this AD take? Y'all got a problem with it?
It's a business. He ain't too far gone to see that. He's hurt every damn year. I mean, if they had a chance to get rid of your ass and bring in Luka Doncic so he can get hurt in LA. So
You don't treat him like Patrick Williams.
what is there to talk about during the season? Oh, you talking about before the trade?
He said, yeah, he found out when everybody else found out. He's saying that he was the second banana on that team, played with Bron, you know, and played out of position, you know, sacrificed himself and got a chip. And he didn't get a phone call or a text. He said, not even a text, bro.
All you West Coasters talking about LeBron is the greatest player of all time. And there's no way that he's the second banana to LeBron. Everybody on the team is like 3, 4, 5 when it comes to LeBron. LeBron is 1 and 2, and everybody else is 3, 4, 5. So no, he don't get no damn text. You off the team. Good luck to you, and God bless. Hope you.
I thought he was the best player on that team in that bubble.
Well,
he was
in
better
the bubble
than LeBron. But I mean, that's the type of dude that he
I'm talking
is.
about the West Coast mentality.
I'm talking about the Lakers itself. I'm sure they wasn't expecting when they got the thing that somebody's stupid enough to trade away Doncic. You know, they wasn't expecting that. So they was like, oh, we got to move fast before he consults with some other people and they change their mind. So I get that. But yeah, you still should have been like, hey man, we an offer came up that we couldn't refuse. So we had to jump on. Yeah, I mean, whether you text or call him, whatever. You
should call, but you can't even give him a text.
Wasn't he hurt?
No communication is kind of rough.
Wasn't he hurt when they
signing off on it?
I think he got hurt when he first went there. Something like that.
I bet they texted Angel Reese. All right, Hink, what's your take on it? You're a bluegrass guy. You just said you got proclivities.
It's LA, man. Anything can happen out in LA. What do you expect?
You just said you got proclivities for AD.
Well, first of all, didn't never say proclivities about nothing. This is crazy work. But look, I like Anthony Davis. Like I said, he has a soft spot. He's supposedly from Chicago. I guess now y'all questioning his area code now. But but like y'all said, it's a business, and you got to accept the goods with the bads, man. You know, ain't nobody gonna give you a phone call and all that. You know, that's up to your agent to stay on top of that and be aware. And if he hears something, he should, relay the message as soon as possible. But it's obvious nobody said anything. They did like thieves in the night. They like the Mayflower when the Baltimore Colts left and went to Indianapolis. So it is what it is. It's part of the game.
Damn.
Well, I know if he felt like he had a personal bond with LeBron, he should have said something. But, that's who knows how to. And I'm pretty sure he had like a bond or something with the guy for him not to say anything.
But LeBron was saying he didn't even know about it. Like it was so clandestine.
Yeah,
like
I think that's a cat. I think he gave them the okay to like, hey, if you want to go ahead and get somebody else.
That new ownership
him,
don't give two shits what LeBron thinks about that.
Damn.
LeBron.
Yeah, he's gone after this year. And his damn son.
I think he knew.
It said Junior got to go too.
I think he knew.
Damn.
Google says he was born in Chicago on March 11, 1993.
He went to Perspectives High
School.
Yeah.
But some kids ship in
charter school. I never heard.
He hit like a growth spurt, I think, in his junior year or senior year.
Yeah, his unibrow grew and his
noticed nationally. Man, but he wasn't even the Sun Times Player of the Year. If I would have got that
growth spurt, I would have
in Illinois.
I'd have ran through the sick of East, boy. I'd have had my nuts in everybody's face yamming on them. Yeah. Been right down there playing with the fly in the line would have shitted on Simeon personally.
Yeah, good luck with that.
All right, let's move on. Let's get to our final four. You guys, Hink, you don't even get the homework assignment. NBA Final Four. This might help you guys. I need y'all to predict who's going to make it to the Eastern and the Western Conference Final. We'll start with the Western, and that's how it's shaking out right now, as far as the standings. Who do you guys got in the Western Conference Finals? I'll start with you, Ace.
1 and 2, Thunder and Spurs, Wemby MVP, and the defending champs. Who else you need to talk about? Look at the rest of them other teams. They just out there flailing around, playing 3-point. What's that? Big three basketball. Trying to get the season through and getting paid. So 1 and 2 is Thunder, Spurs, Western Conference Finals.
Okay, look at the Lakers. They jumped up to the 4th seed, huh?
Yeah, that's you on that LA bullshit. But the Thunder, the Nuggets, the Thunder, the Spurs, the Nuggets, and the Rockets don't have enough offense. The Lakers ain't gonna have their whole roster. And I'll throw in
Man, who's gonna be in the
T-Wolves.
Western Conference Final? Only 2
Oh,
teams.
you talking about? I thought you said 4.
Yeah,
no, it's 2 plus 2. So the East is your other 2.
Come on.
You want the Chicago
Man,
Seven.
so yeah, I'm
them
gonna
window
say
lickers, man, they just don't be thinking.
I'm gonna say
Knuckle dragon.
You said 4, and now you
Yeah,
said 2.
because it's 2 in the East, that's 2, and it's 2 in the West, that's 4.
Man, I want to throw the Nuggets in one of them top 2 spots, but their bench don't look like it used to. They're a little bit older, even
And
though
they got different
Bruce
coaching too.
Brown back.
Yeah,
it's a little different. So yeah, I'll go with the Thunder and Spurs.
Okay, he hates agreeing with Ace.
You
see how hard that was?
No, because I've been watching the Nuggets play over the past month, and
they've been balling.
Yeah,
fuck the Nuggets,
bro. They won 11 straight. They coming into. What are you talking about?
Who they gonna beat? The Spurs or the Thunder?
They could beat either one of them. The way they've been playing, I'm telling you.
They've been hurt all season, and they point guard balling. But you guys made your pick.
The Spurs are young, and the Thunder are young. Okay. Wemby's gonna put his nuts in the Joker's mouth.
Look, I call him MVP. I
from anywhere.
MVP. I said he's going to be the second coming of Michael Jordan. I said it. I said he's going to replace Kobe, and he's going to RIP Kobe.
All right,
and he's going to replace LeBron James.
He's the second coming of Lou Alcindor, but Michael
That's
Jordan
is. He's the second coming of Jack Sigma. That's what he is.
Jack Sigma, you kidding me? All right, Hink.
7-footer that can shoot from the outside.
Kareem Abdul.
He gets his ribs hurt every time somebody elbows him in the post.
All right, Hink. He only playing 25 minutes a game and he dominant. All right, Hink. Who are you picking in the West Conference Final? Next week we'll do
to train with Bruce Lee.
Is there a team from Kentucky in the
I'm gonna go
conference?
No. Come on, window liquor. Come on now.
There ain't no team from Kentucky in there.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go with the Thunders and the Spurs, man, for obvious reasons, man. Look, I think the Thunder's gonna run it back and go back to back on the title. I don't see no difference. The Spurs, I think, definitely gonna give them a fight. But I'll say this. The one thing I can agree about the Nuggets, I think the Nuggets will be the team that would knock the Spurs out of that number 2 spot for the Eastern.
Well, if you ain't gonna pick it, I don't want to hear it.
I got you. You're right.
For me,
Spurs and
I'm
Thunder.
going with Thunder and the Nuggets. That's what I'm
going. You said that because you didn't want me to knock off yours. I got you, man. I see what you're doing, guys.
No, I'm saying I'm not gonna ride the fence with my bum. I'm gonna come out there and get out on a limb. I mean, I can sit here and say, and the Lakers might do it too, and the Spurs might do it too. But that's, you know what I'm saying? That's not the point of the take.
I got you.
I think the Spurs got the youth in the San Antonio system, and the Nuggets, they're old, and by the time they get to the playoffs in the next week, the next couple series, the Spurs
they wouldn't even play. They would end up playing OKC in the semis. No, the Nuggets would.
No, right now the way it is, it'll be the Lakers, Thunder, and the Nuggets, Spurs. Right now, if it stays like it is right now.
Okay.
One plays 4.
One plays 4.
Yeah, okay. And 2 plays 3. So let's go over to the East and do it. All right.
I don't even think the Lakers are gonna get to the semis. If they don't got
they're gonna lose in the first round.
Reese is out. he ain't coming back in the playoffs.
Yeah, Austin Reeves.
Yeah, and Doncic is
shaky.
I mean, yeah. So I don't see them getting in. They might win one round. That's it.
All right, so let's go ahead. Let's move on to the Eastern Conference. I'll start with you, Hank. Who you got playing in the Eastern Conference Finals?
I'm gonna go with the Celtics and the Knicks.
Oh wow, you don't have no respect for Detroit.
Nah.
You ain't put no respect on their name.
Let me say, can I give a reason why I don't have respect? Well, the reasons why, because we know Cleveland is always going to lose in the second round, so that's going to be automatically. So I can't even pick them. Detroit, I think they're a nice story, but that's all it is a story. I don't see them beating the Celtics in 7.
Wow.
We're looking for the finals, Eastern Conference.
Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah. Who's getting there, Ace?
I've seen the Pistons play defense this year, and I was quite impressed.
And they're getting their player back, their best player.
Yeah, I've been quite impressed by their defensive
He's
prowess.
already playing.
Yeah,
all year. So I like the way the Celtics get into the playoffs and do their thing. So I'm going 1-2 in the East too. Pistons, Celtics, Eastern Conference Finals.
All right, so Ace win Pistons, Celtics. Hank win Knicks,
Celtics.
Okay. Yeah, he don't trust Cleveland. I feel that. They got a history of falling short. All right, Diesel, who you got? Well, you're gonna go 1-2.
No, that's not what I'm going.
Okay, all right.
You should know better than to assume for me.
Well, you're gonna be different just because I said that. Had I not said it, you don't want.
No, I mean I know how a person like you think.
Yeah,
Coming out there being West Coast influenced all the time.
You're gonna take the heat.
I'm taking the Hawks, and
what?
Yeah, I'm taking Atlanta. Y'all been sleeping. Y'all don't watch them. I'll be watching stuff.
You do realize Angel Reese ain't playing for the Hawks.
Yeah, she played for the Dream.
Yeah. So I'm taking the Hawks, and I want to take Detroit, man, but I think the refs be cheating against them. They be calling everything against Isaiah Stewart and
they playing bad
Duran.
basketball, man. That's why.
No, and they be on the coach too, Bickerstaff, man. I'm telling you, they be
Bernie
cheating.
Bickerstaff is still coaching?
His son.
Okay.
They be cheating. They be cheating on him, man. Calling all kinds of stuff. So because they called him fouls, I want to pick them, but I know that they're gonna squeeze them.
You gotta pick somebody, D.
Get your ass off the bum and pick a damn team.
You gotta pick somebody, Diesel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Hawks and the Pistons. They just gonna have to cheat them. They're gonna have to cheat them to beat them.
I don't see the Hawks, man.
So the Hawks gonna move up to 5 from 5 to the.
Well, the Hawks will go. What he's saying is the Hawks are gonna beat the Cavaliers in round 1, which could easily happen.
Yeah.
But it can't be the Hawks and the Pistons because then they're gonna have to play them in the next round. So mathematically, that can't happen. So we'll give you another shot at it. DJ.
But we still got a game tonight. So do the games tonight matter for any of them teams? Is it one game?
It won't change anything for the Pistons or the Hawks.
Yeah. Well, the Raptors aren't they a game behind the Hawks?
Okay. Yeah.
So they can move up, basically, right?
Well,
all right.
Well, if that becomes the case, then I would take I would take the Pistons and the Celtics.
Atlanta's losing to the Heat right now, and the Toronto's beating Brooklyn by 8.
Atlanta.
So that could change it. So
Atlanta basketball.
If that's possible, that's who I would have.
Okay, but who's got the tiebreaker though? That's what's going to be end up at a tie. Who's got the tiebreaker between the two?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know who's got the tiebreaker.
So if that's the
Magic,
case, I'll
who's
take
the Magic playing?
The Pistons and Celtics then, unless the Hawks are able to not play them in the second round.
Did you hear him say the Pistons and Celtics bluegrass? What did I say at the start of his take?
Well, you the one who told me that can't.
What did I say at the start of his take, bluegrass? He's going for the number 1 and the number 2 seeds.
Didn't I say when you deal with these window lickers, you got to be patient.
I hear you. I know. I got to be classier. All right. So these
bluegrass with dandelions in your ass. Okay, that's what you got.
All right. So, all right. He's rubbing his bum on the fence, Ace. He said it'll be Celtics, Hawks. But if the Hawks mess up this last game,
No,
then he's
Pistons,
going with Pistons.
Hawks. I got Pistons, Hawks, unless they got to play in the second round.
Right.
Then it wouldn't be that. So then it would be Pistons, Celtics.
Okay. All right. All right. Was that everyone? Ace, who are you going with?
I went 1-2, both conferences.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Yeah, you did.
Now, what about you? We haven't heard your take, low key LA. Yeah.
For the Eastern Conference, this is going to be tough. I'm going to say I don't believe in the Cavs as well.
What about the Bulls?
No, I don't believe in the Bulls at this time.
You got them for the play-in?
Yeah, no, I ain't got them. I'm gonna say
wait
Knicks.
a minute, God, wait a minute.
I'm gonna say Knicks Celtics.
Show
Knicks
me
Pistons.
that thing again with the standings. Can I see that again?
Knicks Pistons. That's my Eastern Conference.
Knicks Pistons. Okay. That's
there you go, Diesel.
Where's Charlotte? They in the play-in?
Yeah, they think they're in the play-in. They're the number 9 seed.
Yeah, come on.
You picking them?
No, I just wanted to know where they were. I didn't see them. I was like, where the hell is Charlotte?
Yeah, they've been playing good basketball lately.
They've been playing good bum basketball. When the lights come on, yeah, come on.
You're playing bum ball. You say when you start coaching them in the playoffs, they can't matriculate.
Yeah. When the rotations get shorter and the calls get tougher and all that flash and dad and all that bullshit goes away, yeah.
All right, we got a time shift dilation. I know you guys, y'all didn't like my buckwheat. What was the quarterback's name? Looks like buckwheat. Y'all didn't like that one. You know the quarterback looks like buckwheat. Do I have to pull that up?
Lamar Jackson?
No.
Kaepernick?
God damn.
Kaepernick don't look like buckwheat. What's
You
wrong
got the hairstyle like him with that picture you showing, but
Kaepernick's high yellow. What was his name? He's a backup. Tyrod Taylor.
Malik Willis.
No, it was Tyrod Taylor.
They all look like buckwheat once they take them helmets off.
Yeah, but y'all didn't like it, so now y'all own it. All right, but anyway, we got another one. Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh? Coach Ben Johnson and Ron Howard. Huh?
Okay.
Don't call me Richie Cunningham.
Don't call me Opie.
Yeah.
Opie Taylor. Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. Now, Mendoza, they picked up Cousins. Mendoza, the top 2 quarterbacks allegedly in this draft are going to be pink. All right. No one's talking about processing. I haven't heard that term since they've buried Justin Fields. Processing was all term, all in NFL, all the pundits.
Cam Ward and Shador.
Processing, processor. All right. Haven't heard that all year. Now they brought in Cousins, Diesel, to knock down your point because you like to say what the league won't do and will do. Me and Ace like to be leaders out ahead. Now Mendoza is looking to be the number 1 overall pick, yet they brought in a savvy veteran, Cousins, and it looks like Mendoza is going to be coming off of the bench, okay, to start the season. So this goes against all the pundits who say you can't. How's it go, Ace? You can't draft a quarterback number 1 overall
and put him on the bench.
Yeah.
You gotta get him some tutelage, get him some NFL experience.
Oh, his black ass, when he's black, he's gotta get his black ass out there.
Yeah, you gotta see if he can run, pass, and process. Otherwise you gotta get rid of him and get somebody else on a rookie deal.
Or get a white veteran in here. You know what I mean? But when he's
black, processing.
Yeah.
Well, it's a reason for that. Okay. You got
it's called racism.
Brady. No, you got Brady in the organization. So
which is now called MAGA.
So he's part owner. So I'm sure he told them, listen.
You talking about Brady, arguably the greatest quarterback of all time? Are you saying he would have been agreeing with me and Ace's sentiment for years?
a lot of people agree with y'all's sentiment.
Okay.
It's just that that's not what NFL execs do for the
No,
most part.
the
They don't
losers.
do it.
So they the
They don't do it
divergence.
for whatever
You're
reason.
divergent.
Yeah, they're the divergent Chase, the losers.
So I think Brady went in and told them, like, hey, listen, with our offensive line, and you gonna need to get a veteran. This dude, we can't just put him out there day one as the starter. So they act on it. He's part owner. So they gonna listen to him.
Mm-hmm. Can't
But
put
if he
Justin
wasn't
Fields
there-
out there with a bad offensive line, can you?
No, you can't
If he
do
wasn't
that.
there, I mean, hey,
With no wide receivers, can you?
No, he's got to get his black
but
ass
Justin
out
Fields
there.
wasn't the number one overall pick.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
But he was your prize rookie. He didn't get
Mhm.
any snaps in camp. They was giving them all to the redhead. He was getting second team snaps, so he got a few snaps.
They did
But-
the same thing to the dude in Tennessee.
Yeah,
Put his
exactly.
ass out there.
Exactly.
Put him out there.
Same thing in Carolina. Get your black
Mhm.
ass out there. and
It's a black
process.
ass out there and make it happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but now we're not hearing about processing, and now the
Mhm.
league is turning its narrative to, yeah, let's pay Cousins. Let's get another pink guy money.
Let's give him $100 million.
Let's bring him in there, and then he can,
He can mentor this young
he
guy
can mentor Mendoza.
and bring him along slowly,
Uh-huh.
so he can be the successor, and we can win in a few years.
He'll be the number 3.
And that's
on
all
their
me and Ace
roster.
was trying to say for your quarterbacks. We could do the same for the colors if we had some imagination.
Done.
Yeah, it's just not stuff that the league usually does nowadays. If
Yeah,
you
the
go
losers.
especially the first overall pick, but you know, if your team been losing and they draft a quarterback in like the first 20,
You're gonna keep losing.
they be like ready to start him.
If
Like,
your offensive
regardless.
line is intact, okay, maybe you can
Yeah,
get him. I
maybe.
still wouldn't run his ass out there until week 6. See, because in college it's a different game. They need to learn how to be Milz. What about you, Hank? Would you go with Mendoza or would you go with Kirk Cousins out the gates?
I'm gonna say this: I wouldn't even draft him first overall. Give me Ty Simpson from Alabama.
No, he's going with the Hank from the take from
Well, he's hurt. His feelings are hurt from the SEC losing the national
Southern.
championship.
Yeah.
Get the hell
So
out
you
of
know
here,
he's gonna
man.
he's gonna keep going back to that.
Orlovsky. Dan Orlovsky went viral for this take. So what? So
Now
you like
I'll say this
Simpson?
though, Hank. Simpson, the first half of that college season last year, he looked it better than almost any quarterback in college.
He only played one damn starting season in college. Y'all don't do this.
No, I'm telling you what.
We
what
already
I
had that in
seen.
Chicago.
We've seen this
Yeah,
book before.
Listen, I'm trying to make a
Not
point.
you necessarily, Diesel. Make your point, but I'm talking about Hink. But go ahead, Diesel. Go
But
ahead.
the second half of the season, he regressed. He wasn't
Yeah.
looking the same as he did. And
Yeah, they got some
usually that
film
first
on his
half
ass.
is you playing against scrub teams a lot of the time. For the
And
first
he
half of
sucked
the
in
season.
the college playoffs, Hink.
Yeah, he didn't look the same.
And you want to draft him number 1 overall to make him and his family rich.
So let me say this:
With his black ass.
His black ass. Shador Sanders' black ass went in the 5th. Go ahead, Hink. My bad.
you realize what y'all saying? What he looked in his. I said he first of all he lost one of his main receivers was hurt, so he lost that.
Yeah.
His offensive lineman went down on him, and as a team, as a collective, they wasn't that good. So I mean, this was nothing new. I mean, they struggled to put some stuff together and won a few games, but Ty Simpson was right there. Look here, man. Let me say this: he's going to be fine. I think he's going to be all right. Now, y'all can go with Mendoza. I know he's won. He's like 24 years old by the time the season will start. You know, he's an old head quarterback. So
No,
He's
keep
got
your
season.
thought. Keep your thought. Look, I'm not a ever draft unless he's generational. I wouldn't draft a quarterback number 1 overall. That's been me. I've been watching football since the late 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
Your ass need to hold the clipboard. But go ahead, Hank. Finish your take.
I
wouldn't
need
take
somebody-
none
what
of
I'm
them
saying
number
is
I need
he's
somebody to go out there
he's
to
a
kill
older-
the quarterback.
correct.
Menendez, he's an older quarterback. He's been around for a long time. Ty Simpson could have came back. Probably should have came back, truth be told. But he realizes it's a weak draft, so he's going to take advantage of it. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. But I still think toe-to-toe, I think he's better. I think he's going to be a better NFL quarterback than
After one season, you would put all your eggs in the basket and draft
Look,
him number 1 overall.
Y'all realize Drake Mays only started for one season, and he's looking good right now.
Yeah, a couple years, didn't he?
No, he's only did one. Drake Mays only had one.
Drake May.
He regressed though. Second half of the NFL season, Drake May regressed. Their defense.
He's gonna regress this year. They were playing bums. They're playing the number one schedule this year.
They did have the second worst schedule in NFL history. I think it was something like that.
Yeah,
seriously.
if he just would have played somewhat okay, they would have went to they would have won the Super Bowl. But he never. It was like,
and his coach got controversy.
Oh yeah, that came later, but
we're gonna cover that later. Go ahead, Diesel. You were saying?
No, I'm with I wouldn't draft neither one of them first overall. If I could, I'd trade down and get a haul for them.
Man, I need some slaves.
Wait a minute. You would trade down the number one draft pick?
Right.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. You can't do that.
I told y'all we could do it.
Oh my gosh.
It was a bunch of good quarterbacks coming out that year.
All right, look. This is what the poll. ESPN did a poll. 69,000 voted. And so damn what the GMs think. 61% believe that the white guy. I wonder if Kirk Cousins was colored, how this poll would look.
Yeah, he wouldn't be making $500 million as a quarterback that's never won shit in his life. No,
what's the brother's name who they had last year who you and Diesel got proclivities for?
Talking about Geno?
Yeah, Geno Smith. If this is Geno, yeah, with the I wonder how this voting would come out because
Geno, we're happy for him because he extended his career when he should have been out the league. That's all. That's all he did.
Y'all realize Mendoza is a brown brother.
No, he
just
ain't.
so happens.
No. He's don't let the name fool you.
He's the Spaniard. He's a
they're
Puerto Rican
colonizers,
descent.
Bro. They're white. They're Euro. Look, listen.
No, he speaks Spanish.
That
His
doesn't make. Listen.
You don't
listen.
Okay,
white people speak Spanish.
Goddamn.
There's white people that live in Mexico. Spain. You remember your history? You know your history. Spain was colonizing places just like England was. These are white people who speak Spanish.
Then you see Gladiator?
The reason the Browns speak Spanish down there in South America. The reason the Browns speak Spanish in South America.
Why don't you fight?
It's because of the Spaniards. Hold on, let me mute this guy. Because the reason
he's got Tourette's.
Listen. The reason the brown people, right? And we're not talking about all the Mexicans ain't brown, all the Venezuelans ain't brown. There's darker ones and there's whiter ones. They were colonized by Spain, bro. That's why they speak Spanish. The same reason we were colonized by England and we speak English. So what I'm trying to say, these are Europeans just like the rest of them. They're just Spanish-speaking white people. That's all.
So his dad's an immigrant, though, man.
What do you mean his dad's an immigrant?
His dad is an immigrant.
So there's white immigrants. That don't make them.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave this argument alone. You got me, brother.
That don't make them colored.
I'm gonna concede, baby. I'm gonna concede.
So listen, the same way when they classify when they speak of black folks in this country and they say African American, right?
Mm-hmm.
A non-black person, you should be able to say the country that you descend from or the continent. Right. So when you say, "Oh, I'm white, I'm American." No, American what? Are you a Spaniard American?
Exactly. Italian,
Spain, Portugal, Portuguese American, all of that. Italian, Irish American. You should have to classify that the same way.
Polish.
Yeah.
The president's mistress and the whole family are immigrants.
Anybody who comes from South Africa, Elon Musk, if he gets his citizenship, he's an African American. Are you going to say he's my brother?
No.
Yes, he is.
If he put me on his account, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, your black ass will be the one to catch all the charges once the feds come after his ass.
Shit. I'd have enough buried in the yards, all of our yards for all of us.
You be out having all the.
Hey, somebody got to be the fall guy though. He's come on, you want to be the fall guy?
I
You know,
take it for all of us.
you know what Chris Carter said? Everybody has to have a fall guy.
They used to have all the sweet cakes and ramen noodles he wanted in the joint.
Yeah, I just tell you, hey, drop my package off. I'll be out in 10 years.
All right, so the National Football League is under scrutiny for collusion. Not collusion. They're trying to say that they're a what word am I looking for? Antitrust.
Racist.
Well, they're never going to say it like that. Racism is 2026. As you said earlier, racism is in the rearview mirror, and you're pulling your race card.
I said that.
You didn't say that, but you said it's 2026.
Stephen A. Smith said that. That was
well, no, you said it's 2026. I forgot why you said it, but I was talking about the Kentucky Sticks, and I was like, it's okay to beat the guy down if he got caught. He shouldn't have got caught, and let that be a lesson to the young ones. And you said it's 2026.
I said they shouldn't have had. I said they shouldn't have had a damn sticks. I didn't say that they. Yeah. I didn't say they weren't racist running around in the damn crabgrass of Kentucky. Senator McConnell, what do you think about the young man getting beat?
If that was a black cop, he would have beat the shit out of him too, making me run. And all I was going to do is run your name, and you know what I mean?
He would have beat him. The white guy would have shot him if he didn't have that camera.
Yeah, he would have shot him. All right. Where is the article, man? Why won't this shit come up? So we got an article about the NFL, and Apple News is acting. There we go. All right, there we go. Apple News.
Drop dead gorgeous commission.
He's definitely smart. Works hard.
Works hard. Helps all the people he can.
Does a lot of charitables, nonprofits.
Yeah.
All right, the United States Department of Justice, which is overseen by Trump, has opened an investigation into the National Football League for anti-competitive tactics that harms consumers. Okay,
he's trying to get a skybox.
While the nature and scope of the investigation was not immediately learned, and both the Department of Justice and the Shield have declined comment, the probe is believed to stem from the growing difficulty consumers face in trying to watch their favorite sports games. As noted by the Wall Street Journal, when the Sports Broadcasting Act of 1961 was passed, it ensured fans access to watch NFL games over broadcast television. The recent influx of media rights being sold to different channels and streaming platforms, however, has hindered their ability to tune in. While the league is claimed to be the most fan-friendly league, with 87% of its games available on local TV, Republican Senator Mike Lee, MAGA, who serves as the chair of the Senate Judiciary Committee on Antitrust Competition Policy and Consumer Rights, noted in a letter to the FTC earlier this year that to watch every game this past season, fans spent almost $1,000 on cable and streaming subscriptions, end quote, unless they had a jailbroken Fire Stick.
Unless they were in my neighborhood.
Yeah. 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 All right. Any comments on that before we move to the next one?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I've heard the complaints from people, as I've been traveling around the country, especially during the football season, about where I can see a game and how I can see a game, and damn, this game is on this. And I was in DC on Thanksgiving at the hotel and couldn't see the game because I had to download the damn Nickelodeon, whatever the crap app that was.
The Bears playoff game. Yeah, you couldn't even find that shit.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. So, I know it's all for money, but it's too many channels. There's too many apps. There's too many subscriptions you got to have to see NFL games, especially playoff games. So it's terrible.
So for one, the first part is you can't take nothing that's coming from that Department of Justice against the NFL, but with a grain of salt, because Trump still has it in for them for when they shut him out the USFL league, right? So he's always had a vendetta because the NFL didn't want to let him be a part owner of one of the teams, and then they shut down the USFL.
Can you imagine if he was
Trump on? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and so as far as that goes,
they told me not to build the stadium.
You can still see your local teams for free on the regular network channels, right?
Yeah.
But it's Monday Night Football the well, all the playoff games on pay-per-view channels.
It seemed like it. I know the Bears, unless you're local. If you're local and your city is playing, you can get it on the free TV.
Well, see, like that. Now, that's the only part I would disagree with, because you never, even in the 80s and 70s or whatever, you only seen your local teams. You might get another game in the afternoon
during the regular season. Right.
Regular season.
But the playoffs, you were privy to all that shit.
You can see all of them, including the Super Bowl.
You damn right.
So if you do that, I got no problem with, as long as you're able to see all of the NFL playoff games, regardless if they're on these different networks that you've got contracts with to get more money. So yeah, that's the only part that I disagree with. They could free that up. Watch all the playoff games.
Yeah.
You don't need this network to go. You don't need Prime to watch this one. Netflix to watch that one.
No.
Nickelodeon.
Man, just like each and they're smart with it too. We're gonna sell you the wild card for this conference, and you give us all this money.
And people gonna sign up because they want to watch that game.
Yeah. How you think the damn salary cap keeps going up every year? Because these TV deals, the TV money that they're getting. So they increase the rosters. What is it, 53 when they start playing? Make it 60.
This should be with the injuries, especially because they're going to increase the games, regular season games, within the next year or two.
Yeah,
you're going to water it down.
Bring that up, that you brought in another regular season game, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, they could do some slight little changes here and there, but I don't pay no attention to the lawsuit with that. Is just spoiled milk, you know.
Hink?
Well, these guys, they got a good complaint, but that's all they're going to do is just talk. Y'all not going to stop watching the game. Y'all going to keep on figuring out how to watch the game just like I am. And that's what you're going to do. You're not going to stop watching these goddamn games where you have to download whatever you have to download, upload whatever you have to upload, bootleg whatever you have to bootleg. I'm going to watch the games.
You're going to watch some games.
Hey, I already got those channels. If I didn't, I wouldn't pay for them to watch no playoff game.
Yeah, now he lied.
I haven't had cable.
Just stop talking.
I haven't had cable since it was free.
Now, hold on. You was complaining about me. You complained about my state paying $7.25, but your cheap ass don't want to download whatever you need to download in order to watch the game.
No, I didn't. You didn't see me pay for the socks and stuff when they had that issue.
I don't give a shit about baseball.
Right.
I don't give a shit about baseball.
Man, you're supposed to be sports, man.
I'm a man's sport. A man's
they
sport.
They don't even have a baseball team in the state of Kentucky.
They don't have all of that in Kentucky. $7.25 an hour. What do you expect?
That's not true. We have a minor league team. That's the minor league team for the Cincinnati Reds.
Right.
Exactly.
Nobody.
And they're right across the river. They got the minor league team in Kentucky.
Nobody cares.
Right.
Y'all kiss my grits.
I wouldn't pay for it if I didn't have it for a playoff game. No, but I already had those networks that they show the games on anyway.
But these that's what I'm telling about. You just so happened to have them because you knew you needed it in order to watch it.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's what I'm saying. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna complain and say what you're saying, but you're gonna do what you got to do to watch that game, though, right? That's exactly what you're gonna do. They know you're gonna do that. You're not gonna stand up and say,
"No, I don't have it to watch those games. I have it for different reasons." I'm telling you, it's no different than the Sox when we.
So why do you get Prime? Why do you get Prime?
Because there's stuff on Prime that I like to watch.
Like
I was watching golf today before they aired it. Watching the Masters.
Why you like
the
Masters? Should I watch?
You watched
Rory McIlroy. He lost the lead, came back, and still.
Yeah. Okay.
The fact that two slaves
you watch it on Prime.
The fact that two slaves watch something called the Masters is mind blowing to me.
It's crazy word, but I expect that from Diesel.
It's a hell of a golf tournament.
Look, I can cover any sports topic for the most part. Okay, he's excluded, and once you get football and basketball, he's out.
No, boxing, UFC, I cover all that. MMA, whatever you want to call it, I cover all that. But I don't cover that soft booty ass sports like golf.
I miss Tyson Fury.
Tennis. I don't cover to get to that.
The MAGA sports.
He's a seasonal specialist.
He don't watch the MAGA sports.
You watch cricket too, don't you? Soccer. I don't watch that bullshit.
Yeah.
Hell no.
According to the Masters, he is a cricket. Go ahead.
You ever watch camel racing?
Hell no. God damn.
If
Looks
if
like
if,
Jimmy the
if
Cricket over there. Yeah.
I got all that on my damn bootleg or whatever the hell you call
Yeah.
it.
Shout out
I'm
to
covering everything. If you
shout out
want
to
to cover,
bootleg
we can
stream.
cover some
We all
thoroughbred
got
horse
those days.
racing too,
Everybody
if
got
you want
bootleg.
to.
I don't know what Diesel complained about. He got bootleg too. Get all the goddamn channels, but yeah, he complained about
I
they
don't
put it
got
on her and I can't
I
watch
don't
it.
got
You watch
bootleg
it.
stuff.
You watch it.
Yeah, he
I'm
don't have
paying
bootleg.
for it.
He don't
I'm
have
paying
bootleg.
for
Well, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I
Yeah,
got.
don't tell
You
you
know what I
so.
mean?
Put it in the back chat.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly, I can watch whatever the hell I
Yeah, I
want.
can watch whatever I want.
But I think it is kind of shady that they splitting like all of these different contracts with these different stations for people to have to view to this place to that place, but they're all pay channels.
They're
It's not like
Where do you keep saying different stations? You realize there's only 4 real stations. They're just sister companies up under the other ones.
Yeah, they all
right,
on under the network.
It's
That's
no
true.
different.
That's true.
all they are.
But it's you have to have
ramming it up to American people.
a streaming service, an extra streaming service that's under that same company that may be ABC as far as your local channel. You got to have
Chicago
that
people don't know what
service.
I go through. The Bears game come on, I gotta Google what network is this on. You know what I mean? It takes me a while. I'm not saying I'm bootlegging the games. It takes me a while to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't
you going to
We
a bar
appreciate you.
for the longest watching? They had all of the games across.
No, he
the
wasn't
country?
watching.
Yeah, no, I had the at that time I had the satellite. I made sure I had satellite.
Program.
Or then I went to bootleg. One thing I am going to do is enjoy the Bears game. All right?
Yeah, or something like that. You can get the NFL ticket.
And I can't go to a bar and watch the game. I end up in jail or something.
I got the NFL ticket.
He's cutting the cable, baby. He's all about cutting the cable.
I got the
exactly.
I argued with a lady on YouTube because it was like the NFL ticket through YouTube Live or something like that.
Was she Karen or she
argued? We argued
probably a tranny
for 40 minutes. I'm like, no, that is not the price.
Trying to get his
wait
address.
a minute.
She was catfishing him. He still think it was a lady, Ace.
Yeah, because I was like, nah, I can't afford that. Don't worry about it. And every time I try to get off the thing, she's like, wait a minute. Let me see what I can do for you.
So you finagle with the price.
Yes, sir.
Off of YouTube TV.
No, it was for NFL ticket. It was like the NFL.
I thought you said the
YouTube
prices on YouTube.
It was something that they had through on YouTube Live.
Yeah.
And they had the NFL ticket in there.
Yeah.
And I went back. I was like, I'm not paying all that money for it. So.
Well, all right. CJ Stroud. Is he the new JF1? All right. Now, let me just lay this out here. Danny Dimes wasn't processing. Danny Dimes got money. Am I right, Ace? Did he get a big contract when he was with
$60 million?
Okay. We'll throw out another name. The Prince, they call him. Jaguars quarterback. Drop dead
Gores. $250 million. Hasn't won nothing.
They named the stadium after, didn't they? Trevor Stank Stadium.
Yeah. He just cut his hair. He just cut his drop dead gorgeous
hair.
Did
he? He cut his locks?
Yeah. We'll see what he does
He's
this
like
year.
that dude from
So what he got him shoulder length now?
No. He's high and tight.
Wow.
You get one of them fades, huh? Them white boy fades. Okay.
So they're getting paid.
That dude from Remember the Titans. Remember? What was it? Sunshine with his hair with the locks.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, did go crazy.
Now here's all I'm saying. It seems to me when it's the brothers, we get under scrutiny in our rookie quarterback deal. They always don't know. And I'm hearing to talk about CJ Stroud. We got to see what he can do this year before we get that nigga all this money.
We don't know. He didn't make it to the playoffs every year, but we don't know.
Exactly. So do you guys agree with this sentiment? I'll start with Bluegrass, because the brothers in the South, they roll different. They don't pull out their racist card the way we do.
Let me say this, man. I think CJ Stroud's overrated.
There you go.
That's just my opinion. After his first year, he had a good rookie year, but he hasn't done anything, at least in my eyes.
Did he do more than Danny Dimes and Trevor Stank?
Trevor, yes, for sure. Yeah.
So that's my issue, right? Those guys got paid, and these brothers ain't getting paid.
Well, Go ahead. The narrative is going to
but
be
the thing, but you can't you comparing this. Trevor Lawrence has been in the league probably about twice as long than he has, so that's a little different.
He got paid in his rookie deal. After that, when he was up for money, he got the money, just like Danny Dimes did.
With no controversy, no talk, no process.
Danny Dimes he didn't get paid. Remember, they let him go.
They paid him first. They chose to pay him. He's still getting paid from the Giants. They chose to pay him over Saquon Barkley.
But remember, the Giants cut him. They gave him a little deal, but it wasn't much. They gave him a little $60 million for 2 years. I think he ended up with.
That's a little money, huh? Okay.
Well, compared to a quarterback's pay, it is $30 million.
Wait, hold up. That was when he got $30 million a year.
I think he got like $30 million a year.
Yeah, it was coming off his rookie deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2 years, $88 million.
That's 44 million he got.
Yeah, $100 million is he can reach with incentives, and the deal is $60 million guaranteed.
Right.
So basically like 30.
So but he got that. And with no conversation.
Yeah, but
with no,
go ahead.
No,
what I'm saying is in quarterback's position, he got low ball.
Okay.
He got low.
They're not even lowballing this brother, and he's been to the playoffs every year of his career.
And I understand what you're saying, but that's because he got a great defense and a great coach. I'm not a fan of CJ Stroud. I'm not a fan of. I'll be honest. I'm not a fan of any Ohio State quarterbacks. I hated when the Birds got him. I didn't know what was going to happen with him.
Here we go.
It's not in the SEC. Diesel get on his ass. Get on his ass, Diesel.
For the Big Ten.
No, seriously.
I was with him the whole time.
Let me explain. If you look at the history of Ohio State quarterbacks, and I could go all the way back there,
they're awful.
They're terrible. None of them are successful in the NFL. You can't name one that's successful in the NFL.
We got to pull up some stats. Go ahead.
They're not successful because they have the best wide receivers in the country when they're in college, and when they get to the NFL, they're on a badass team and they're throwing the bums. That's what happened to JF1.
Great wide receivers. This is true, but again, it doesn't spill over to. So this CJ Stroud thing, I'm not surprised. I just don't think he's that good. I just think he had his rookie year. Nobody knew anything about him. He was able to fly up under the radar when he was picked second to go to a good Houston team with a great coach in DeMarco Mine. I like that combination, but I don't think he's that.
You're entitled to that. My thing is, why do we get under that so much scrutiny, right? When these other quarterbacks are mid at best and they're getting contracts, and we're not even having these conversations.
But you're talking about dumb teams, though. You're talking about dumb teams. Jacksonville's a dumb team, a dumb organization. They made bad decisions.
The same way the
Giants made a bad decision.
Yeah, it was a bad move to invest again in Daniel Jones.
Matter of fact, let me go any further than that. They even hurt. Why would you bring the coach back for one more year, knowing you was going to fire his ass after 6 games? You knew you was. You should have went ahead and fired him and got the new coach in there with the new quarterback you could have drafted with the guy from Ole Miss.
Dark.
Yeah.
Now, wasn't I saying this last 2 years ago when Brian Poles brought back Eberflus and we should have fired the general manager and the damn coach?
That was a bad decision.
Yeah, bad decision.
That was a bad decision.
I've always said.
But y'all put it all on JF1. I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's why I didn't.
All right. Well, they the same way that you always revert back to them SEC comparisons, these two, they always go back to JF1 comparisons. And that's what I get from his whole tape that he's bringing this up. Because CJ Stroud now, he's guaranteed they picked up his 5th-year option, $27 million.
Yeah, of course they did.
Right. But that's a discount, right? And yeah, he's got him to the playoffs, but he looked kind of awful.
He's terrible.
He's black.
In the playoffs and the last few games leading to the
he just 5 turnovers in that game.
Quarter.
Yeah, 5 turnovers.
In a quarter. He threw like 3 or 4 in a quarter.
He has one bad game. That doesn't mean he's an awful quarterback.
That's a playoff game, though, Nines. You can't do that.
Or why ain't you running the damn ball?
Because they don't have a running back.
Whose fault is that?
Well, that's the organization's fault. You're
Well,
right.
old boy got hurt. He was out. The one that came from Cincinnati.
Look,
that they had.
Look.
What's his
Well,
name?
he didn't play all season though, did
His
he?
number
he's
one
hurt.
receiver was hurt too.
You
No,
got
but
to
he
miss
came
it.
back. He
I
came
think
back.
y'all
He was
missing my
playing.
point. I'm not saying this guy is the second coming of Joe Montana. I'm saying Danny Dimes has a career rating of 86.6. I'm saying Trevor Stank has a career rating of rating.
You're saying why don't they just pay him and take the loss?
86.3. CJ Stroud, who we're saying sucks, has a career rating of 93.5, and he's been to the playoffs every year of his career. Now, all of a sudden, Houston is a great organization. All of a sudden, Houston is the only reason he's done it is because Houston's a great organization. They wasn't doing shit before he got there. They wasn't getting to the playoffs before that man got
They
there.
fired the coach before he got
bring
there.
up that stat
fired
that you
Lovey.
just seen that was CJ Stroud in the postseason. Bring up that goddamn stat, and then you wonder why they said, "Hey, shit. I'm not investing this much money in this guy can't do shit in the postseason." That's when you earn your bread, and he's not doing that.
How much they got to invest in him? If y'all
Fifth
say
year option, 27 million. It's like 27, 28 million. That's his fifth year option. And then if they want to, and he can't come to terms, they get franchised.
No, they can. Oh yeah, they can do that.
Well, he's gonna get about 40. He's gonna get about 45 to 50 million on that.
But
their organization,
that's cool for a 1 year investment if you like.
But their organization is saying the same thing that we were saying about Justin Fields. He's got to go out on a prove it year. He ain't processing. It's that same nigger shit, if you will.
And no, we don't hear him not
Justin
processing. We hear him playing bad.
93%, though. That's a big difference.
Justin Fields treatment. Ain't you hear it?
This is
a
not
Justin Fields treatment.
No, this is not him not processing. It's him playing bad.
Justin Field don't have a 93% pass rating as a career like
a 93 overall rating. Well, don't get me started because don't get me started.
Hey, listen.
Justin Fields' career QB rating.
Listen.
Oh Lord,
it's not about his passer rating or that he can't process. It's that he's been playing bad. Now, if you want him to take a financial mistake and a risk and make a mistake out of it, like Cleveland did,
it's not mistakes. You guys are naive.
They were winning before.
They pay the white boys and they don't pay us. It's not mistakes. They're making each other rich on fucking purpose.
Deshaun Watson got $250 million.
They're smart when it comes to us, and they're dumb when it comes to them.
Okay, but this is what hurt. This is what hurt CJ Stroud when that Milz came in there, guy, and started winning games.
Davis Mills.
While CJ was hurt, that didn't help his cause
at all.
That didn't help his cause at all. It hurt him.
Hold on. Now, to your point, Justin's career rating is 84.7. It's right there with Drop Dead Gorgeous Danny Dimes, and it's right there with Trevor Stank Stadium, and it is below CJ Stroud. And we're having this debate about should CJ Stroud get paid. All he does is talk about Jesus. Y'all don't like him. Y'all don't like Jesus down there in the Bible.
I ain't got no problem. Shout out to the Most High. I'm all for it.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got no problem with that. But my issue is the guy does not. First of all, even during the regular season, he's been taking some hits after hits. He's not been looking good, man. Again, when he got hurt and Milz came in and was won 3 in a row. That's not helping his case.
His offensive line has the worst rating in the NFL. It's Justin Fields.
Milz came in there, was winning games with that same worst offensive line.
We'll trade him and make Milz your starting quarterback.
Let's pull up Milz.
They probably won't do that.
I've got to see Mills' career stats.
They won't do that.
I mean, all right, we're gonna delay.
He's a career backup.
I'm gonna say
the best thing about Mills is his last name.
He's a career backup.
That's it.
He's a career backup, but
that's some bullshit right there.
He's better than half of these starters when they start struggling.
Okay, Davis Mills has an 88.8 career rating, 16 touchdowns and 10 interceptions in his career.
Just like everybody wanted to get rid of Justin and put Bilbo as our number one quarterback. Yeah, it's the latest, greatest. This backup quarterback is the most popular player on the damn team.
When your quarterback is black, when you've got a quarterback, the backup white boy is the best thing since spilt milk.
Sliced bread,
yes.
Sliced white bread.
White bread, yeah, can't be wheat
so
bread.
We say this about one thing, but we talk about the Deshaun Watson deal. He's getting over like a fat rat.
He is.
But we're not gonna say anything about
Right,
that.
you ain't bringing him up, and
He got hurt.
CJ Stroud.
We're gonna keep
even
it.
There's
exist.
rumors though. There's rumors that
we're gonna keep him in the dark.
But the new coach got Deshaun Watson in the quarterback conversation.
His career's over. He gonna be nothing but a backup.
He got hurt. He hurt his Achilles. He was hurt
when he came and played after he got there.
He was blackballed he got pink balled by the National Football League. They use him as an example of not getting that money. My fault. Go ahead.
Listen, he was injury prone even when he was with the Texans. He was injury prone. He took them to the playoffs, I think, and then he got hurt.
Then he had a bad coach.
Yeah,
and they fired the coach. So maybe it'll be a better situation with a new coach and a new situation. He's got somebody to back him up or somebody to push him. We'll see.
His off the field proclivities have led to his demise in the league.
Alleged proclivities.
Let me say this. Let me say this one last thing. I give Houston a lot of credit for signing that 5th-year option, because you know why? This time next season, there's a hell of a draft of quarterbacks going to be coming out.
Shit, here we go.
They got to make a decision. They have to make a decision. Is CJ going to be
same
our
thing?
guy?
It was the same thing with Justin Fields. This is why we're doing this segment. It was the exact same thing. Diesel was like, they got these great quarterbacks coming out of college. Diesel was like, all the great quarterbacks coming out.
And they all balling.
Bucket loads of quarterbacks coming out. I'm
telling
you,
that's
exactly
better
what they
than
did.
him right now.
That's fine.
When I was telling you.
That's fine, but we didn't have to take that year of getting pounded.
And they ain't got to worry about being a starter.
He
got to worry about where he can get in, where he can fit in. He done bounced around to like 14.
There's a quarterback in the same state that's going to be coming out here soon with the last name of Manning. I'm just saying.
Arch.
Arch hasn't proven shit yet.
They named a burger after him at McDonald's. Ace.
I'm just saying.
The Big Arch. Yeah.
I'm just saying. He's going to sell
You can just say he hasn't proven shit yet. He hasn't proven he can start in college yet.
He's pink, Ace. Drop dead good. His family, you know what I mean?
He's got the lineage. He's got the name. He's already.
So did Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur had the name too. What happened to him?
Well,
his daddy hurt him.
His daddy opened his mouth too soon. That's what hurt him.
Have another year.
Yeah, his black daddy. His black daddy was talking too much, huh? He
talking too much black ass.
Run off at the goddamn mouth. Keep your mouth shut. We're going to do this thing.
Shut up until the contract is signed, huh?
You ain't got to tell everybody what we doing. Don't tell your game plan.
Hey, and it's like having your dad pop up at your job interview. No, you ain't paying my son that. Hey, let me get
some bullshit. He need to top pay. What the hell going on?
You paying these white boys more than that? I'm trying to get my foot in the door, Dad. You know,
you know how it is, shit.
Oh shit, that's crazy. That's crazy work.
All right. So y'all don't see any similarities though. It's just me. You know, you'll start seeing it when you watch them discuss this dude. They're gonna be talking about he ain't worth the money. It's
all season.
Yeah, all season.
It all depends on what he does this season.
No, it doesn't matter what he does.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter. It didn't matter for Danny Dimes. It didn't matter for fucking Trevor Stank.
Those are mistakes. Them GMs made mistakes extending them dudes with contracts like that.
You guys keep making excuses for these white people's race.
It's not excuses, bro. That's what it was.
They want you to think they're dumb making mistakes. They are paying each other.
I just don't like CJ. I just don't like CJ. I don't just think he's been good as he should have been from his rookie year to all the way up to his 3rd season.
Yeah, he just made it to the playoffs every year. I hate that.
I go to the playoffs every year with a team that wasn't going.
I go even further than that. Young has performed better this last 2 years compared to CJ Stroud.
Who?
Bryce Young.
Mm-hmm. And they've been all over his ass. And he still ain't get a contract. He's still in the prove it year. Why?
Even your boy Jalen Hurts.
He's still in the prove it year. This guy's been MVP in 2 Super Bowls, basically.
Yeah.
No. Jalen Hurts got his deal. Jalen Hurts got his deal.
He got his deal.
But he's still proving it.
It's still down in
Black ass ain't processing. Black ass got a new offensive coordinator every year. He ain't listening. Black ass ain't running the plays.
They went to the press on him.
His own people selling him out.
Yeah, they went to the press on his own team, the organization. They like, hey man, This dude didn't
Yeah,
want to call half of the
that's-
plays we
that's
called.
because
crazy.
of our conditioning. If he
wanted
was
to
drop
change-
dead
Is that what he
gorgeous,
said?
they would sit there and listen to his black ass because he took them to 2 Super Bowls, and you know what I mean. But he's not. They won't listen to his black
He's
ass.
changing the plays that we calling because he doesn't know how to run those plays that we're calling.
Right.
He don't want to
But
run.
when Tom Brady changes them, he's smart. Go ahead, Ace.
Yeah. The team or the general manager or the press can find one color in there to agree with the hell the organization
and drag his
the
ass out in
narrative, the
front of the
organization.
cameras.
Yeah.
They be bringing out Booger McFarland.
Booger, let me.
Hey,
Booger, what's his
it's just
wide
like-
receiver name?
One nigger to come out there niggering. They'll never have Diesel and Ace out there talking in front of the media. They found a nigger with the shit on their head, and they closed down in my food stamps, and we ain't, and I'm retarded.
God damn.
Can you say retired? Well, the president said
we're here on the south side of Chicago. What's your name? Shaquina. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they find your ass at? You be like, I ain't never seen her on the block. You out there yapping and shit.
Yeah.
With an EBT card in the hand.
EBT, and they cut off my EBT, making it look like we the ones on EBT when it's all them immigrants and all them damn white folks. Eyes are not on that shit.
Thousands of dollars and shit, and they making the people in the hood fight for $200.
So let me ask this question, since we're gonna put it out there. It's only a year difference.
And I like CJ, but go ahead.
Would you take CJ?
Okay.
Over Caleb Williams.
Fuck no.
I'm gonna give it some thought.
Because he's on a rookie deal, and we made it to the playoffs.
CJ was
made it to the
talking
playoffs in the second year of Caleb's contract. And if Caleb would have been on the bench his first year, and Justin would have been here his first year, we would have made the playoffs that year, and we would have had a fight for. Come on, man!
I'll tell you what. I'll take CJ in 2
This sounds
ones.
crazy.
I'll take
you heard this,
CJ.
don't you?
I'll take CJ in 2 ones for Nick.
Everything.
That way I got me a quarterback that ain't got proclivities.
Everything.
I ain't got to deal with no more of that shit. And I'll put him under Ben Johnson's
Everything
system.
coming from Inglewood, California is contaminated with JF1.
God.
JF1 reasoning is how he comes.
He didn't mention
that.
JF1. We're talking about CJ Stroud and
He doesn't
Caleb.
have to. What your answer is that you'll take him because it still hurt feelings over
I
JF1.
said CJ.
ain't no hurt feelings. It's organizational.
But now
Correct. Dysfunction.
he's basing it off of Ace's answer. That's what he's basing this on.
Man, if CJ Stroud played under
And
Ben
Ace brought up
Johnson,
JF1
he would be better.
in his summary. So I mean, you know, it's expected with them too, man.
If JF1 would have been under Ben Johnson, and then we would have brought in
Oh my God,
Iceman.
And Dahlman, the center, and brought in Tooney and all these fucking guys, you'd have seen what JF1 could do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, I wish JF1 nothing but the best of luck for wherever he's
I hope he
playing.
stays
Oh,
around
he's
as a
straight
career
now.
backup. I hope he stays around as a career backup.
Are you kidding me? He's in a system now. He's got a head coach that knows offensive football. He's got an offensive coordinator. that
Eric
knows
Bieniemy wanted him.
football. Yeah.
He'll be a career backup. I mean, hey.
How come he
bad.
can't be like them white boys
When
and play
Carrot
under a
Top
good
is ready
offensive
to play,
coordinator? Well, I'm
keep
saying,
riding
but
riding
look, the
over.
white boys play for 1 year under somebody else, and then they go get a job. We are conditioned as black people. Oh, that nigga a career backup. That's how they conditioned us.
Your boy had to bounce around the 4 teams.
Who?
The dude who just won the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm
Darn.
saying. But you're shouting for JF1. He's going to be a career backup.
He bounced around the 4 teams. Your boy
Correct.
Sam Darnold was headed for backup until he got lucky with that coordinator in Minnesota.
Right now, he's following the same path.
He
'cause
found a
went
team
from
with an offensive
Chicago to
line and a
Pittsburgh, from
defense.
Pittsburgh to the
And
Jets,
offensive
now to-
mind.
Now to the
Right.
Falcons.
Then
so-
he went to another team with an offensive line and a damn defense and took his ass to the Super Bowl.
And an offensive
they won
mind.
the Super Bowl.
JF1 has never played for an offensive-minded coach.
Oh God,
Well, he
Mike
got one
Tomlin
this
is
year.
not a defensive minded coach.
He got one this year.
Since he been in the league. Them dudes
What are you
been
talking about?
We're talking about Kansas City.
Mike Tomlin is a defensive-minded coach.
Nah, he got man. Listen, when he came in the league, it was supposed to be defense. He changed that. The Steelers started throwing the ball like they never
Mike
did
Tomlin's
before.
he's an offensive genius. He's a drop dead gorgeous, sexy. His name comes up in those conversations with the Shanahans and everybody. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's one of the best coaches in the league.
He's not in the league anymore.
They don't even talk about whether it's offense or defense. They just say Mike Tomlin, right? You don't really hear them say specifically, but you hear them talk about great offensive minds, the Shanahans and the
drop dead gorgeous.
Ace, I think we're in the minority here. These guys hate CJ Stroud. They hate Justin Fields. They hate the black color on their faces. You know what I mean? You know, the white boys only make mistakes when they pay these scrub ass white quarterbacks millions of dollars. And the niggas got to prove it and be career backups. Look at Diesel. He had to walk.
We got to get you one of them Drewski kits.
Yeah,
so
you
y'all
need a white face.
Come on.
Yeah. Dress up like a white face in a skirt. You know what I mean? You put a Simeon jersey on.
That's some nasty work.
Simeon girls basketball
nasty
jersey.
work.
Yeah. All right, let's move on from that. BPA, best player available. I made this comment and y'all looked at me like I was purple. Yes, your boy, Ace, Ryan Poles, is tripled down on best player available. And someone literally asked him in our local media, if this draft, the first 4 players that comes up on the board when you're up are offensive players and they're the best player available, are you taking them? And he said yes.
No comment. Why can't he say that?
I mean, best player available is his motto, and a lot of league is moving that way. And I'm a BPA guy, but
we need the best defensive player available.
Man, we need some motherfuckers to hit on defense, bro.
Yeah.
So I know how y'all feel about that? Y'all taking more receivers, tight ends, shit this year?
Hey man, listen, I think you got to be careful with Ben Johnson because that's
part of the old boy
offense.
system.
He thinks offense and stuff all day and night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful if you're pros and bring in the range. Like, look, man, you know, like you grab a horse who wants to keep running. You're like, wait a minute, heel. You know, we crossed the finish line.
You don't
Stop
get
running.
your black dirty hands off me. That's what Ben Johnson.
He'll be like, if it's a good receiver or something, oh, we got to take him.
Correct.
We got to take, but
that's but that's best player available.
Yeah, but that shit ain't healthy for your team, man.
No, it keeps pressure on Caleb. He's got to keep scoring and shit because you can't stop nobody on defense.
I don't think Poles has the authority anymore over what Ben Johnson and Big Dick Allen wants to do for this team. And it's apparent that the Bears need more help on defense. Now, if they can, the only best player available that they would need to get on offense would be a left tackle versus a edge rusher in the first round. So it's either left tackle, edge rusher, and then we go to the second round. But I don't believe that there's any way that they would go offense unless it's a offensive lineman or
I want to believe that.
Careful of
but
Ben
I'm going with
if he influences, if there's a good player that they got on their board,
if there's another Colston Loveland,
they will say take him, and we can get that other 25. Stuff with the 2 number 2s.
Correct. And we can have a 2 tight end system like the New England Patriots did, and they'll come out there and preach that down your throat. And Ace, you'll sign off on it because you're a homer. And Diesel, you'll sign off on it too because you're borderline retarded.
Well, I like tight ends, but they can do a deal with your drop dead gorgeous tight end they got now and put his ass out there. Let him block for your number one tight end you picked up last year.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying what I would do, because I am a best player available, but if the defense ain't the best player available at 25, then I'm going to trade down. I'm going to trade that pick to somebody who feels like they need to move up to get their best player that they want. And every time the best player available ain't a defensive player, I'm gonna trade down. I can't keep taking offensive guys, bro.
No.
Yeah, but Ben Johnson seems like he's stubborn enough to
He
do.
is. Oh my
He's
God!
that
You know what I
stubborn.
could do with this guy?
Do
There
you
they've been.
know what I could do
Uh
with
huh.
this guy
Uh
in the 2 slot or the 3,
huh. Uh
the
huh.
X, the Y?
13
Oh my
personnel.
God!
Yeah.
That just be. I wouldn't. I'd
But you
be
also
somewhat
got
surprised, but it wouldn't surprise me that much.
you also got to consider that the Bears are just $200,000 under the salary cap, so
They're
they got to
poor.
make some
According
moves.
according to Schefter, they're poor. Go ahead.
And they got to make some moves, and they got to get some guys out of the draft that are gonna play, because they've got a first round pick, they got the 2 twos, and then they don't draft till like the 6th or 7th round after that. So they got to make money out of these first 3 draft picks, whatever they do.
Yeah, man. I think we might have to trade down. Because we do need a left tackle. We do need a center of the future. We do need a defensive tackle. We still need an edge. We still need a safety. Maybe
We got
trade
7
down.
picks. We got our 1, 2 twos, 1
Yeah.
3, 1
Yeah.
4, and 2 in the 7. So we don't
Yeah.
have a 5th or a 6th.
Yeah.
But
The
that's the
3s and the
first.
4s, I think they traded some of those
No,
picks.
No,
we
they
still
didn't
got
trade.
them. We got 7 picks total. So we
Yeah.
got in the first 3 rounds, we got 4 picks.
Yeah. And Poles said he would draft all offensive players if it fell on his board that the best player available, according to his Chat GPT board, is an
According to
offensive player.
motherfucking Ben Johnson's board, they don't got shit to do with Chat GTP anymore. And all that crap that he was saying his first few years when he was screwing up the draft and wasting the 3rd round.
So
Well,
if
he's
it
going
is
to
Ben
draft
Johnson's
personnel
board,
based on what his coach's style is and what he does.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you trying to lowball him to not give
I'm
him
not-
credit if he does pick like certain offensive players and they do good. So you
Hinga,
already
you a
trying
Poles
to
guy?
discredit him.
I'm not lowballing him. I'm just saying what his history
Yeah, I
of
guess.
drafting players in the NFL draft have shown us what the hell he knows what he's doing, and it's not much.
I thought he did decent last year.
Yeah, he had a new head coach that's running his damn offense and
Yeah,
defense.
but you got to give him credit for that. You can't.
No, I don't.
See, he's biased already.
Well,
So
he don't
we
like.
shouldn't ask
He
him
don't
any
like
fucking
Poles' black
questions about.
ass.
Yeah,
He don't
we
like
shouldn't
his
ask
black.
him any questions in regards to Poles and his picks
He don't like his black.
because he's gonna
ass.
be biased anyway.
All right, so Hink, do you agree? Best player available. You will roll with that, or what would be your solution? You the GM, and 25 comes up, and the best player on your board is an offensive player, and your defensive line been getting their ass whooped for the last forever. Even when Justin Fields was here, we had the worst defense in Bears history. Had 11 straight points games, giving up 30+ points, but it's poor little Justin Fields' fault. It was poor Justin's fault we wasn't winning no games, and we still didn't lose 11 straight games. But go ahead, Hink. What would you do?
In my opinion, the best player, the best player
It's
available is not always going to be an offensive player. It's always going to be a defensive player to me. It's always going to be the defensive player to me. So regardless, even if we need an offense, the best player available is always going to be a good defensive player. So
Southern boy out of the SEC.
Got that lovely Smith attitude.
if we decided we're going to go get an offensive player, it needs to be a tackle. Offensive tackle, just because of that.
I got Briggs, I got Urlacher, Hillenmeyer. He's gonna get another linebacker.
God damn it, Diesel got fucking riddling like hell. He hears somebody else talking. I gotta talk at the same goddamn time.
Tell him
You
shut
need to
up.
stop looking at them goddamn glasses, man, on the little bus you rode in on school. That's a goddamn shame. You taking that much lead paint in. I'm sick of that shit.
All the same linebackers.
I'm gonna get you some goddamn back pay on this lead paint you was eating.
Hey, Hank, you got to give him the headphones with both sides on them. So.
Yeah, because he can't hear you, Hink. That's why he be talking when you talking.
He said he want to draft. He said he want to draft a defensive player.
So you
even
said
if
he got that call center. He got that call center headphones. Is that what you saying?
If he got a good defense, he's still gonna draft a defensive player.
That's
Lovely Smith like.
That's probably why he was angry with the call center, because he got that call center headphones.
That's Lovely Smith talk.
But I think what he's saying, Diesel, is defense wins
to the
championships.
Can I take your order? That's what Diesel's like.
Yeah.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Yeah. I think he's saying. I think Hank, if I'm wrong, now correct me if I'm wrong. You go with defense because you know defense wins championships.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he wants some athletes on there, potentially from the SEC, Diesel, who are going to run around in true Bears form, break your ass up, hit you, make you think about your choices you made in life about being a professional football player. That's what you want. Guys flying around there making plays and causing fumbles and stuff.
And
right?
he's going to get all his offensive players from the MAC and the
No,
WAC.
that's not true. But what I'm saying is the best player,
that's exactly
always the best player is going to be a defensive player to me. Anytime, always, every day. If you talk about the best athlete, the best player is always going to be on the defensive side.
And they can make the quickest impact usually too. They can usually make the quickest impact.
So I'm going to go with a pass rusher. I'm going to go with a nice outside linebacker or a great cover cornerback. That's what I'm going to look at first.
That means your whole draft every year you draft defensive players.
Well, I mean, we made our choice.
I'm also going to pick on what position I do need. But if it came down to best play available, it's always going to be a defensive side of the ball. I'm just saying.
We traded our number one wide receiver and for a second round draft pick. So we made our choice. We're looking for defensive players.
Well, we're making a lot of assumptions that we all love Luther Burgess Jr. We all love Colson Loveland, but we're making a lot of assumptions that they're going to be walk in the shoes of DJ Moore.
Now, I don't know. Within them first 3 rounds, and we got 4 picks, unless they plan on picking up a nice, steady receiver who gets cut, which basically is free agency. When they don't make the roster, they cut them to save money. You got to get in one of them first 4 picks a receiver because them two receivers we got, they shaky as far as like playing every game consistently.
Well, don't put that jacket on Burden. I can see you putting it on.
When I say shaky, I'm talking about consistently playing each week.
Burden didn't miss shit.
He only got the play.
He didn't play every game this year.
Well, we traded the guy that played the last 5 years, so we weren't concerned with
that. Is that his fault though that he didn't play the first 1 year?
I thought he was hurt.
Well, he started out hurt his shoulder. He missed a lot of camp, but but once he got all that fixed, he ain't missed shit.
He's been a factor.
Yeah.
Look, I like Walker. I like Walker. I like to see Walker get more opportunities. So why would I want to go this year's draft to go and draft a wide receiver when there's not a dire need for it?
And the quarterback likes Walker too. The quarterback likes him too.
It's not to me, it's not a good decision. Why would you draft the wide receiver this year? Now, if these 3 guys that we have,
talking about Ben Johnson,
I got you. But if these 3 guys that we got next year doesn't perform to their standards, then look next year for a wide receiver.
I don't agree with Diesel, but I've heard other people say it too, that the Bears would probably draft a wide receiver one of them first 4 picks.
Not with the first 4.
Yes.
With our 7th round pick, okay, take a shot on one, cool.
Nah.
So why would we doing our first 4 picks though? That makes no sense to me.
Because they trying to find
going for that.
They trying to find a replacement for
DJ.
For DJ.
Something compatible.
Bills.
Yeah.
Again, now when is the cut? Where the teams that might be that's after the draft.
That's
so
June.
You can't
That's
even count. You can't even count on that. So I wouldn't be surprised if they take a wide out.
If he's the best player on their board, Ryan Post is gonna get up and high five everybody around him and take him.
I wouldn't be surprised. Now they could trade back from that first.
That's what I would do.
And they could probably pick up a couple of 2s.
I want as many poor and stupid people on defense as I can get.
Dennis
Allen will treat them like slaves. He already told you that in his opening presser. I want the dumbest, poorest. You went to Stanford? We don't want you. You know what I'm saying? I want them from them black colleges. You know what I'm saying? Where they running around there shooting at each other and smoking reefer.
Damn.
He played 15 games this year. Burden.
Is this what we call self-hate right here?
Nah, I'm not talking about Howard. I'm not talking about the upper echelon of the black colleges. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I just went to school because they were shooting in my backyard and they accepted everybody. All right, let me.
They said either
Burden played 15
which
games.
one you won't go to?
Yeah.
So he missed 2.
That's what I'm saying. He missed 2 games, bro, and those was early in the season because he came in. They drafted him hurt. right, but
he
Coach,
was drafted. I think he was like
Well, he had a foot
something with
injury.
his-
He had a foot injury.
something that he
that's
had
what it
coming out of
was.
college.
Yeah, Coastal Loveland was hurt too. I don't see you talking about that.
He's drop dead
He's
gorgeous.
white.
Yeah.
He's white.
He's white.
He's white guy.
Yeah.
He's white guy.
Diesel's
Diesel
high
ain't gonna talk about the white brother.
Loveland missed games too. Shit.
No, God.
He
He only wants you to talk
He
about
love,
the white
Diesel love the
player.
titty pinks. He ain't gonna talk down to the
No,
titty.
he ain't
Look
gonna.
at you
He know. Hey, he
co-signing
know his
for him.
place. He know his place.
This motherfucker
And speaking of
co-signing for him.
Loveland, Loveland likes to dip it in chocolate, y'all. That's
Okay.
Loveland's. One of our sources sent this to us.
She's a
That's-
nice looking woman.
Yeah, that's Colson Loveland's girlfriend in all caps, revealed on his mom's birthday post. She outed him that he likes the coloreds.
Mm-hmm. They out there horseback riding. Out there horseback riding on the
Mhm.
beach.
She's a little upset, so she go try to shame me.
She's shaming him, low key. Look
Yeah.
at this fucking guy. Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah.
You know you should be with Jenny from around the block.
Uh-huh.
Well, look at the
Mhm.
guys.
He used
Y'all
them. He
see-
used them Jedi mind
Y'all-
tricks.
y'all
on
should've
Somebody
Mr.
who ain't
Good,
showered in
Y'all
weeks.
should have known Coaston like the sisters when he was singing Fantasia song.
Man, he
Yeah,
killed
yeah,
it
for
though.
sure.
Hey,
You
he
should have known
killed
that.
it.
Yeah,
He
you should have
sang it
known
to
that.
her.
Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
should've
what she
known.
taught him that, didn't she?
That was
Yeah.
the little
did.
hint he gave y'all. Y'all just
Uh-huh.
didn't y'all didn't pick up what he
I
said.
agree, Hank. I didn't pick up on it. I agree. That I had
Now
that
they
same
still
thought.
ain't done nothing with Kemet, right?
No.
He's
Cold
still
killer.
there. He's still there.
They're waiting for the off-season workouts. I mean, he's signed for this year, and
He just
they
got
gotta be-
married, Ace. You can't cut him. He's a Chicago local. The fans love him.
He's a
Man,
Cub fan.
fuck
Yeah.
him. They're trying to decide what they're gonna do. If they're gonna extend him or they can get
You
him
see
traded
Ace's
off
face
to another
like,
team.
what? Y'all don't understand he white though. These are conversations they be having. We
Man,
can't
you
do
like
that to him and his
You
family.
like the Jedi that got his ass killed immediately when they faced Palpatine. He put Jedi mind tricks on both of y'all. Y'all always falling for.
Ace was like, you see Ace's face? He's like, wait, what? I'm just saying, Ace. I'm being serious though. That's the way they talk, bro. They don't talk like that around us. You know what I'm saying? They hold us to a different standard.
I know he went to Notre Dame and all that bullshit,
Yeah.
but he's making $11 million, and his contract is really hurting the salary cap this
Hurting us.
year. So they got to make a move. Either
If we end up getting some type of player,
I don't think the quarterback likes him.
I don't think
No.
so either.
no. And we saw what they did with the black guy they didn't like. Let's see what they do with the drop dead gorgeous he doesn't like.
He's not weird
Met
enough
was
for
throwing
the
Justin
quarterback
Fields
to
under the
like.
bus every chance he got. And the reason I'm not getting numbers is because of this black son of a bitch. That's what he was saying, low key.
Yeah, he was saying and he was going to polls telling them that.
Yeah, he
Like,
was.
don't worry about it. I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna talk to the media and tell them
Mhm.
that this is a prove year for him.
Justin was in the
Well-
locker room. He was talking to Roquan. They said they don't like you.
I don't think Caleb likes him because he takes up too much of the press from him. Yeah, he's always talking to the press.
And
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
press
right.
love talking to Cole Commander. He don't be
Yeah.
doing shit.
Yeah, not a
Nothing at
damn
all.
thing.
They like talking to Butch
They be-
Stewart, too. Edmonds. They used to like talking to him.
They always talking about how well he blocks and all this shit. He
Oh,
ain't-
this
no-
shit.
He get one
What
catch a
college
damn
did-
game.
Did Butch Stud go to?
He
won-
probably from the South. If I had to bet,
I forget what team
I
you
think
went
he's from
to.
Clemson. I think
yeah,
he's
I'm
from
Clemson. Yeah, look at he had to be SEC.
It's right there, ACC.
Well,
It's
he's
down
not.
there.
That's not SEC. That's
It's down there
ACC.
though. It's
It's
down
the
there.
South.
Some of them ACC teams
It's
is
in
down
there,
south.
Virginia or some shit. That's down
Yeah.
there where they put you in a
Mhm.
tree.
South Carolina.
Strange
Clemson, South Carolina.
Yeah. Strange
Yeah.
fruit.
Yeah.
South Carolina. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah,
Dang,
shit
yeah.
got crazy, boy.
All right. Nails. And look, let me finish. If you guys, I know Hink and these old glazers. Ace is a glazer too at this point. Nails had the second highest off-target rate last year.
Yeah.
Nails led league in yards lost from drops, Diesel.
Mhm.
And BJ, our coach, says the 70% completion
No.
percentage that he expects from Nails encompasses drops and throwaways. In other words, he expects, regardless of the drops and throwaways, he expects Nails to get a 70% completion percentage. He says 65% this year, which is what I said, this season coming, and then he expects ultimately him to get to 70%. What do you guys have to say about this data and about Coach BJ holding nails to a fucking standard? And he was like, he says he wants to be the greatest quarterback ever. I love BJ.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in his heart.
I mean, he should, with all them guys running around wide open and he's just throwing the ball out of bounds. He should be able to get to up to 65, 70% once he learns the offense, once he squares away whoever the hell is going to be on the damn team and finds the guys that he likes to throw to. He should be able to get to that type of completion percentage between throwing to his backs and his receivers that are open. So I don't have a problem with his head coach holding him accountable for that completion percentage.
And Diesel, before you go, he said 40 completions because he's gone through all the tape finally. BJ, he being Ben Johnson. He said 40 more completions, which over 17 games is like three a game. He said 40 more completions would have had him at 65%. And he said 80 more completions would have had him at 70%. But the 65% is very, like, we all can agree. 3 passes a game. That could be drops. You know what I'm saying? Just 3 would have had him at 65%.
Well, you don't want to, I always say, any position, you don't want to be the reason for a spotlight to get put on you if you're on offense or defense, that things didn't go well. So from the quarterback position, it's up to you to put the ball in the right place at the right time. And if they're dropping it, we're going to point that out, right? If you're making incompletions and it's on you, we're going to point that out. If it's something with the line, that'll get pointed out. But you want to put it where you are not the person to blame for whatever may ail your offense or defense, whatever position that you at. So yeah, I don't got a problem with him saying that. If he gonna have to suck it up and do what he got to do. And again, if he's doing the stuff he needs to do, we're gonna be like, hey man, he put that ball there. That was on point. He did maybe one pass or something that we seen him miss or something, but that's what you want to do, is take the onus where it's not on you, that something else was to blame other than you throwing an incompletion or not seeing somebody open.
If this suspect son of a bitch thinks I'm gonna spend 13 years listening to him talk about every time he makes a mistake, say, "Oh, we weren't on the same page," right? Yeah. You've been in the same offense with these same players. Eventually, that shit's gonna run dry too. Caleb, what happened on the interception? Oh, me and Ace wasn't on the same page there. Me and Diesel wasn't on the same page there. That can't be the reason every time. And as a quarterback, it's your job to make sure you guys are on the same. Now, if Diesel ain't running the right, if I say that as a quarterback, it's always Diesel's fault. It's always the receiver's fault. But as a leader, y'all better be on the same page next time. In other words, I don't know what y'all doing in training camp, in practice. You know what I'm saying? When y'all painting y'all nails and getting y'all nails done and shit. But y'all need to be on the same page. And I'm not going to accept that as an excuse anymore.
Like I said, if you don't want the onus to be on you if something's going wrong with your position, right? So if he's the quarterback and if he throws an out,
correct,
it gets picked off, and the receiver ran an in,
correct.
Right? If that play was called an out, then that's on the receiver. Now, a lot of times we don't know that from the public.
Correct.
Because that could have been the play that was called. Now, if he goes up there to the podium and says, hey, we got to be on the same page, there was miscommunication, that's better than saying, well, he fucked up and ran the wrong route, right? So,
and it's also better than saying, I fucked up and threw the wrong route.
That too, but sometimes you'll have quarterbacks that may say that. They may say, hey, I made a bad pass. The play was this, but I, for whatever reason, thought it was this, and I threw it that way. You don't really hear quarterbacks say that too often, but they'll say something in general to cover.
I don't want to hear this. They were starting that shit in camp. It was week 14, all the way up to the last game of the season. Miscommunication. I don't want to hear this shit. I didn't hear from Cutler. I didn't hear from Jim McMahon. I don't hear that shit from, what's his name?
But you don't hear it throughout. But do you ever hear quarterbacks because usually the receivers aren't up there at the podium, right? So do you ever hear quarterbacks saying
DJ Moore was.
he ran the wrong route and I threw it over here and he was supposed to be over there? You don't hear
Well,
it.
that's the same thing you're saying when you're saying miscommunication.
No, miscommunication is a generalization.
Then miscommunication is I called some fucked up shit in the huddle. He didn't hear what I called. That's miscommunication then.
Yeah, it could be. He could have thought it was this play when we called that play. That's miscommunication, but you never want to.
If you communicated the proper play, that's not miscommunication.
That's a lack of execution.
But that's a way to cover. But you're covering for your teammate.
He's covering for himself.
He's covering for himself.
Bro.
So you're a glazer. All right, go ahead, Hank. He's glazing for Caleb.
He want to shell. He want to put motors and ammunition on Caleb. And I'm telling you, you can use that statement in general to cover for anybody's mistake.
Bro, he can't come. Go ahead, Ace.
We're looking at a point of progression from 68 sacks to a large number of throwaways. And with the throwaways, I guess he's using the lack of communication as his out for throwing the ball away, as opposed to, checking down or reading the play.
Read the defense properly.
Right. Yeah, where he can get the ball to a receiver for not a 40-yard or 20-yard pass, but maybe 5 to 7 yards that can matriculate the ball down the field.
Correct.
And I see himself covering him for himself as an autosexual, as opposed to covering for his teammates, his wide receiver that got shipped out of town that he wanted to throw the ball to.
And just saying that was on me, Diesel. Yeah. That's what a leader does.
Yeah.
And I've heard Drop Dead Gorgeous. What's the quarterback for the Bills' name? Josh Allen say that.
Yeah.
And I've heard
you don't hear
Lamar
them say
Jackson.
that often. You don't hear them say that often. I made a bet. They'll say stuff in general. I gotta play better.
In the playoffs,
They'll say I gotta play better, right? But you don't hear them talking about, man, I made a bad throw. I made a bad
I've heard
read.
many quarterbacks say, if I throw an interception, it's on me. If a quarterback throws an interception, it's on that quarterback.
That would be the most ridiculous statement you could ever hear, because that is not how it goes. Just because you throw an interception, that don't mean that it was your fucking fault.
What do you mean?
Sometimes the quarterback makes a bad read.
The receiver could trip. The defender could make a good play on the ball.
That's on the quarterback. That's on the quarterback.
Nah, bro, that's a stupid statement. That's just like somebody who knows horse racing, and they'll tell you the fastest horse won the race. No, the fuck he didn't. Did you watch the same race?
Okay, so damn what these professional quarterbacks feel about when they throw quarterbacks. We'll just listen to Diesel.
No,
damn what the pros who say, man, that's on me. When I throw an interception, it's always on me. Maybe they're saying next time I won't throw the ball at Diesel. He's tripling, stumbling all the time. He's running the wrong routes. Maybe they're saying, maybe they're saying, like Ace said, I should have just taken the check down. I should have gone for the fielder's choice and advanced that guy to second base instead of trying to swing for the home run and got a double play.
The ball, hit him in the hands, and they pick it off. That ain't on the fucking quarterback. The fuck?
Happens
that's a crazy
sometimes.
statement.
That rarely happens for professional.
That happens every week in the NFL.
Correct.
That happens
and
every
nobody's
week.
going to ask a quarterback about that interception. I mean, seriously.
Okay, well, you just put your take for Caleb. What you want? He's going to fuck up if he doesn't throw 65%.
All I'm saying is, I don't want to hear him saying that shit all season. I can't say that. You want to hear him saying it's a miscommunication on every interception he's throwing?
I just think that you taking, if he makes that statement, he could be trying to cover for the motherfucker who might have ran the wrong route.
Then say that's on me. You can't rub your fence on the bum and try to protect somebody at the same time. You don't get it both ways.
You get it both ways. From LA to Chicago, they're giving it to you both ways.
All right. Hank, what's your take on this?
Yeah, my bad. That was questionable, Diesel, what you just sit there and said.
Yeah, it's questionable. Both ways. False flagging like he's pro Chicago and he's fucking California.
Yeah, because I'm not a Caleb player.
I have no problem. I don't have no problem with Ben Johnson getting on Caleb, because that's what he's supposed to do as a coach. That's his job.
It's his fucking job.
Matter of fact, you're supposed to be on him harder than any other player.
Thank you.
More is to be expected of him.
They was on Michael Jordan harder than any other player. That's what Phil Jackson said. Go ahead.
I have no problem with him holding Caleb to a certain standard because that's what a good head coach is supposed to do.
And when Michael Jordan lost a game, he put it on himself. Go ahead, Hink.
And like you said, he's supposed to accept all accountability, regardless if it's the receiver's fault or not. He's got to accept that we got to get better, we got to do better. I got to do more studying. We got to get on one page, one accord. And as a leader of the team,
don't say no statements like that. We got to get on the same page. He don't want to hear that shit.
No, I don't want to hear it after every mistake.
He don't want to hear that shit.
Get on the same page is what I'm saying.
He don't want to hear that type.
What I'm saying is get on the same page.
I know damn well what you're saying. JF1 forever. That's what he's saying. He don't want to hear that type of shit.
Go ahead, Hink.
Yeah, look, again, I expect Ben Johnson as a great coach that I think he's going to be over the time period. And I think if Caleb want to continue to get better and be a great quarterback, like he said, want to win many of Super Bowls, multiple Super Bowls, not just one, he's going to have to do what he has to do. And being coached hard is to be expected. So it is what it is.
Yeah, well, they had a nice hug at the end of the season, him and BJ.
That's important. That's always
when they
important.
weren't on the same page. You saw him? Yeah, they had an emotional hug.
That's
and Ben Johnson liked it. He said he liked it.
Yeah, I think they actually get along. I think they both get along. However that is, when we don't see him. But
he's the head coach, that's his player.
They get along.
Because they be saying stuff like Caleb don't trust the routes, the receivers are he don't trust that the receivers are going to be where they're supposed to be. Ace said this player's open, and Caleb ain't trusting what he's seeing. When it was Justin Fields, everybody was on his ass. Everybody was on his ass saying he won't pull the trigger. Am I right, Ace? People are open and he won't throw it. And Caleb gets away with saying, well, I don't know what kind of route DJ was going to run. I don't trust what Rome was doing out there. No, you a lying little metrosexual bitch. And don't tell me about West Coast. He played at USC. The USC people are saying the same thing about him.
Look at him.
He was doing the same shit at SC.
He's all of this shit, right? He's all of this shit. All because of he's least common, the common denominator is JF1 forever. That's all this shit is. These points that you keep bringing up.
JF1 is gone.
Shit. He won't let it go, Ace. He just won't let it go. He's not going to let it go.
Well, he's part of our recent past and our transition from the last coach to our new coach, our new system, our new offensive line, our new wide receivers, our new tight ends. None of that was that JF1 had privy to when he was here getting his ass kicked running around the field for his life for 16, 17 games. So it's
and if JF1 would have said, I don't trust where these bum receivers are going to be, nobody would have gave him favor for that. Nobody would have delays for that. But since y'all are anchored in that he's generational.
But we know he didn't trust him because he was always running.
They were bums. He was throwing the bombs.
See, this is what every week, Bluegrass, this is what it leads to. JF1 forever. I rip it apart and find out right to the bottom of the source what it is, and then we have this.
JF1 had DJ Moore for 1 year, record year. If he would have had DJ Moore running around and
Caleb, didn't throw it to nobody else.
DJ Moore and Luther Burden and Roma Dunze and all these guys, Wilson Loveland running around on the field, wide damn open, and he running the ball when the line breaks down.
Ace and the team getting a record 20 turnovers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darnell Mooney.
We're going to Super Bowl.
Mooney goes to Atlanta, 1,000-yard receiver.
Darnell Mooney. Look at this guy.
He's still talking about Mooney.
Talking like Mooney's all pro.
1,000-yard receiver. I mean, my God.
He talking about
what team is he on now?
Yeah, he talks like Mooney is a perennial Pro Bowl.
Is he still with Atlanta?
No, I don't think he is.
Well, somebody gonna sign him. If I'm the Bears, you might want to sign him.
The point is, you keep bringing up Mooney like he's all pro.
Because what he did after he left Field, sorry ass. Now,
1,000 yards is not a Pro Bowl season.
And he hit 1,000 yards a
1,000
year before.
yards is a legitimate
He had the same
season
number of
for a
yards
receiver.
when he played with Fields that you completely forget about. Before Mooney was injured, he was coming off an
Before
injury.
he got hurt.
But before the injury, his rookie year, he had damn near 1,000 yards under Justin Fields. But you don't want to talk about that.
He only had DJ Moore.
That's all he had.
No, that's not true.
Because when DJ Moore's regular season,
I don't care.
Mooney was hurt.
Care about your argument with that.
He had Cole Kmet.
Fields is a backup right now. Deal
No,
with
he's
it.
not. He's going to be a starting quarterback
He's
for the
a
Kansas City
backup.
Chiefs.
Yeah, he'll start the first
ride
4
the yoke
games.
soon as Carrot Top said.
He'll probably take Mahomes' position. And then what are you going to say?
Oh, he's not taking his position. That's out.
Yeah, all right.
As soon as Mahomes is ready to play, the Oak.
All right, let's move to Vrabel and Russini. This is our last topic.
Yeah.
I got a quick video I'm gonna play for y'all. It's like 2 minutes, and then I want y'all comments on it. Vrabel and Russini. Now, it's salacious allegations being made.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly allegations. All right, Leo, good job. All right, so let's get this in here with these salacious allegations. All right, should Kirk Cousins. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's get to this. And this is from the news rumor mill that broke it. What is this doing? All right, let's do it one more time. All right. And it's called Page 6. Fair use.
Exclusive photos obtained by Six appear to show New England Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel and New York Times NFL reporter Diana Russini holding hands and hugging at a luxury hotel. The pair were spotted 2 weekends ago at the Ambient Resort in Sedona, Arizona. A Page 6 spy says Vrabel and Russini, who are both married to other people, had breakfast together on the hotel patio around 10:30 a.m. on Saturday, March 28th, before spending about an hour at the pool and relaxing side by side in a hot tub. Later that evening, they were seen on the private rooftop of one of the hotel's bungalows, which can cost more than $2,000 a night.
Hey, you only get access to these bungalows from the suite.
Finishing my show.
Hugging at sunset and weaving their fingers together while standing face to face. The eyewitness also said they briefly danced together. Both Vrabel and Russini insist they were there with friends and say they simply weren't visible in the pictures. A source close to Russini says she was on a hiking trip with 2 female friends, while one of Vrabel's friends claimed they visited Sedona with another pal and later returned to a separate hotel. But 3 other eyewitnesses told Page 6 they did not see anyone else with the pair. One eyewitness said, no, he was with a girl, and a sequence of photos taken throughout the day appears to show only Vrabel and Russini together. The sighting came after Vrabel attended a scouting event at Arizona State University before traveling to Sedona. Afterward, he headed to the Biltmore Hotel in Phoenix for an NFL competition committee meeting, where Russini was also present covering the event. Russini has been a prominent NFL reporter for more than a decade, joining ESPN in 2015 before moving to The Athletic in 2023, where she now serves as a senior NFL insider. Vrabel became the Patriots head coach in January 2025 and led the team to a Super Bowl appearance in his first season. The two also have a professional history, as Russini covered the Tennessee Titans when Vrabel served as head coach. Both are married. Russini wed Shake Shack executive Kevin Goldschmidt in 2020, and they have 2 children. Vrabel and his wife Jen have been married for more than 25 years and share 2 sons. In response to the photos, Vrabel told Page 6, "These photos show a completely innocent interaction, and any suggestion otherwise is laughable. This doesn't deserve any further response." Russini added, "The photos don't represent the group of 6 people who were hanging out during the day. Like most journalists in the NFL, reporters interact with sources away from stadiums and other venues." Steven Ginsberg, executive editor of The Athletic, said, "These photos are misleading and lack essential context. These were public interactions in front of many people. Diana is a premier journalist covering the NFL, and were proud to have her at the Athletic. Still, multiple eyewitnesses and the photos themselves have raised questions about what exactly happened during the Sedona.
All right. I'll start with Hank. Give me your take on that. Check your mute, Hank.
Yeah, am I still muted?
I think you're good.
Yeah, okay, we good. Look, let me say this, man. I mean, unfortunately, people are gonna believe and think what they want to think, and unfortunately, they will try to put you in a bad light or in a bad situation. The images I've seen, I mean, I wouldn't think nothing of it. I wouldn't, unless they was, locking lips or caught the actual images of them, him smacking on her ass or, hugging and kissing on her. Yeah, the come on now, let's keep it real.
Mr. Nasty Time?
Well, throwing a tongue down the throat,
Okay.
something like that, something like that. Something like this, him just being in her face, having a conversation, they could have been about anything. They been at the same hotel in the same pool, could have been talking about anything. Unless y'all see him in an uncompromising situation, I can't take it serious.
All right, that's a good take. I'll throw it to Diesel. So it's like if you saw Diesel in the hot tub with Diddy, you wouldn't have thought nothing of it.
No.
Well, Diesel's a different type of character. I don't know, but no, I wouldn't.
Diesel.
You see how he used that little Jedi mind trick on you, bluegrass, to get you to respond. That's what he does. That's why they killed you real quick when he was standing there with Mace Windu.
These goddamn Star Wars references is crazy.
Yeah, he looks just like that Jedi that got shanked by Sidious real quick when they stepped to him. I'm not buying it. I think they've been messing. This is just my opinion. I think they've been messing around for a while.
Damn.
Somebody put a private PI on them, start following them. The venue from where the NFL things were taking place is like 2 hours away that they were at. Okay. So she claims it's like 6 people that were with her in that group. I only seen you two in different outfits, sitting there in the jacuzzi or whatever. Where them other friends at? Because if they was in the pictures, you would have pointed them out.
None of the other friends have come out and said, "Hey, I was there too."
Right.
Go ahead, Diesel.
No. So and her history, I seen like a thing where he's like kind of hugging from around her, kind of. I don't buy it. I think they've been messing around for a while. Somebody, whether it was him or her, they pissed somebody off, and they were like, okay, follow these people. Got the little evidence, put it on blast to the public. Now, her job is in jeopardy because she covers getting almost like I guess you would call like an Adam Schefter kind of thing.
Yeah, she's an insider.
Yeah, you in jeopardy because now they think you got exactly because you got biased opinions. They're gonna go back and look at all your opinions and your takes when he was with the Titans to when he's with the Patriots now. So yeah, I'm not buying it. I think they've been messing around for a while. They got caught, and they throwing that out as a smoke screen because they probably like, well, what other evidence do they got? That's about all. We can deny it. We could say this. We could say X, Y, Z. And the problem is you got to deal with your family. You got to go back to your husband, and he got to go back to his wife and do some explaining. And I can assure you, they like, what the fuck is you doing sitting there in the thing? Sitting there in a little jacuzzi in the hot tub. What you doing embracing her like a hug from behind? You don't do that to colleagues and coworkers like that. So yeah, I'm not buying it. I think.
And what's the name of that hotel? It was right out there. It was not too far from Unger. They got the heart-shaped water beds, and it's just a romantic hotel. Everybody knows you take your girl there.
To come on in.
The Sybaris.
Yeah.
No, we're not talking about 80 on Stony Island. Yeah, the Sybaris. They said this resort is a known place like the Sybaris, Diesel. It's not like a place where you know what I mean? It wasn't like a typical hotel.
2 hours away from where the NFL stuff was going on that they both had to attend. So I think they said, yeah, we can get away here. Nobody's really going to be out there or see us. We can have a good time.
And it's easy for Hank to say it's harmless because that's not his wife. You know what I'm saying? If that's his wife at the Sybaris and the meeting where all the other NFL league was going on was 2 hours away, and you 2 hours away at this at the Sybaris sitting in the hot tub with Diddy, it's gonna look different.
She had probably told one of her friends, one of her girlfriends or whatever,
to cover,
and they like, okay, I know what she doing. And that's how they do. They'll get back at you. I just need some evidence. Hire this little PI, get him on, get some pictures, rest is history.
Go ahead, Ace. We want to hear your take on it. This innocent occurrence, but it's
dropped. It was just an innocent meeting of brunch
in the hot tub
at the Sybaris at the hot tub 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he was caught by whoever had this long lens camera that was able to photograph them in the hot tub and walking around the pool and enjoying themselves while they should be at a NFL type function. Her as a reporter and him as a head coach. So, hey, you got caught. Fortunately for him, there's no rules against being caught with a reporter or some person other than your wife, like they had in Boston, and you immediately fire the coach.
That team is in the same city.
Oh well, you know.
I think the only difference here is he's not colored.
Is that the difference? I thought it was because it was different rules, different leagues.
Yeah,
you got the NBA versus the NFL.
Yeah,
so you can.
So they don't have a moral clause on the Drop Dead Gorgeous Patriots.
Yeah, not for the Drop Dead Gorgeous coaches at the NFL, but
they might have one.
Yeah, well,
yeah, they might. Sure you're right, Diesel, because he's lying about what he's saying it never happened. So
yeah, I'm sure they do, but they have to interact it and they have to inject it, which they wouldn't against their Drop Dead Gorgeous coach, and they don't have many copper-coated coaches in the NFL, but in the NBA, coaches they wanted to get rid of, and probably they didn't want to pay anymore. They were able to fire him right away and cancel his contract. So it's a crazy situation. It's funny how they would bring this out without having any real true evidence, except for these photos of them in the pool.
I think they got more. Well, go ahead.
But it's a moral thing between husband and wife and husband. So they'll figure it out.
If they,
it's bigger than just moral.
It's not
it's
against
journalistic integrity. It's journalistic integrity.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Well, okay, because she was saying things like she was going on the circuit like, well, why doesn't Mike Vrabel have a job? She was on ESPN saying shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And before Mike Vrabel got hired, so you started to wonder, you know what I mean? Why is she saying all these nice things about Vrabel?
No, we wanted him here in Chicago. I mean, come on.
Well, we're not saying that he ain't a good coach. We're saying that she's got a vested interest in what happens to that guy's career if she's been messing with him.
And she's supposed to be unbiased.
Well, none of them are unbiased. And the fact that she was reporting that AJ Brown could
go to the Patriots, correct?
To the Patriots is another flag,
correct,
as to what was going on. But if the NFL isn't investigating and putting her up on charges or forcing her resignation from the network, then who are we to say? Then it's between husband and wife and husband.
Well, she don't work for the league. She works for that paper, and she's just an insider. So
that's working for the league.
No, that's not.
NFL controls everything.
No,
when it comes to the NFL.
Well, I heard they are part owner of ESPN. I heard that.
She don't work for ESPN. She worked for that paper.
Used to,
she left it. Yeah. So if the NFL says, "Hey, do not associate with anybody from this paper,"
then they'll fire her.
Right. That's what the NFL could say. Hey, we don't want you talking to anybody from that paper. Whatever.
But they can investigate him.
Yes, they can investigate him if there's some type of moral clause that he's violated. And
Or the
especially
tampering with AJ Brown.
The NFL is akin to the CIA. Y'all keep talking about the NFL just on paper. They do this, they do that. The NFL is the damn CIA of sports. If they want something done to somebody, it will get done.
Allegedly.
Yeah, they would have did it to Al Davis if they wanted something done, and they couldn't. So they can their reach is only.
You talking about 50 years ago? This is 2026.
That shit went all the way up into the 2000s or something.
Hold on, this guy. It's the second time he told us what year it is. Hold on, let's.
Is Al Davis still here?
They have a Super Bowl.
No, I did things in Miami I haven't even told my husband because it's just I had that much fun. Well, not like that.
They
hold on, guys.
off in a lump sum. They still pay.
No, listen to this. Guys, listen.
I can't really analyze these clips because, well, you can make an argument that they're being taken out of context, and I don't want to get sued for defamation here. So I'm going to show you these clips and
listen to this,
leave it for your interpretation.
They have a Super Bowl.
No, I did things in Miami I haven't even told my husband because it's just I had that much fun. Well, not like that, but he would judge the kind of partying I was doing. I don't know what got into me. I just remember being down there acting like it was my last day on earth.
This is just the tip of the iceberg.
I think when men propose, that's their wedding day. Like, that's when you guys are all in. It's not really all in for us yet. I mean, Kev was all down for it. I was the one that was very skeptical. I was like, oh, I don't know. So the night before my wedding, I had a phone interview set up with Jimmy Garoppolo. Of all the people in my life that I'm going to talk to the night before my wedding, the one guy my mom wanted me to marry was Jimmy Garoppolo. And he's calling me. Like, this is a sign.
If you think this is bad, it gets significantly worse.
I'm married to someone average. I don't post a lot about him. If I was married to someone beautiful, I'd overpost too. I am so sorry. I need to really stop killing my husband on television. I'm going to be divorced by Christmas.
That's not even the worst one.
You know who lets me know my marriage is falling apart? My mom. We've signed up for this, and we're getting divorced at the end of the year.
Stop. Breaking news. Don't say that.
It's hard. He doesn't even know who I am right now. We've never been more disconnected in our lives. Our text messages look like two robots. Hello, hello.
Just going through the motions.
Is he getting?
Yes.
Getting
Boys
Eagles
alive.
Insider in the divorce.
Okay, I'm going to take a deep breath here because I want to get this right, and I want you to hear me out before you.
All right, let's see. Hold on.
So she's a tramp.
Replacing Robert Griffin III. It was a big scoop. It was the kind of scoop that puts a young reporter on the map. And the source for that scoop was widely understood to be coming from inside the Washington front office, which at the time was run by general manager Scott McLaughlin. Shortly after the story broke, Scott McLaughlin's wife, Jessica, went on X and publicly accused Russini of having
This is the wife of the former GM of the Redskins, or the Commanders, or whatever football team. Please tell us how many BJs, how many Ben Johnsons you had to give to get this story, and did they laugh at you before or after the Ben Johnsons? So, Diesel, to your point about somebody probably got upset, it was probably one of the spouses.
Yeah, it's somebody put somebody on them. Like, look, and they know what they've been doing. They just had to get some evidence of it.
This Vrabel's spouse.
Who?
Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel's spouse. He's got a new contract. He's the head coach.
It could be, I mean, it don't have to be. It could be on his side too. But her husband, he's like a executive for Shake Shack. So
yeah,
he not no regular guy.
He not flipping burgers.
Yeah, he ain't doing that. But it's gonna call. And look, trust me. They probably denying because they probably like, hey, this the only stuff they got on us, right?
Man, these gossip places got more stuff, bro.
And he
is a regular
eventually.
He is a regular guy compared to NFL players, former players, and NFL coaches and NFL celebrities. He is a regular guy. She don't give a damn about the Shake Shack guy. She just told you he's going to divorce him at the end of the year.
I think she was just talking.
But it could be him putting the cameras on her.
Yeah.
Could be. Could be.
It's probably Vrabel's wife.
Either way, her NFL career is in jeopardy, super jeopardy. Whatever she been doing covering the league or whatever.
Well, you saw in 2015, the wife of the thing said how many BJs. So this is something.
This is something that's been simmering.
Yeah.
With her.
How did she get to the top? Ace, you said She doesn't seem that smart, right?
No.
So how did she get to be the position of the inside her?
No, I mean BJ's actually getting over since 2015. I mean, come on.
Right. The wife knew something.
You realize how sexist y'all sound right now, right?
Oh, now he's going with the bluegrass blue state. How is it sexist, bro? Fill me in, please.
Enlighten us. Enlighten us, Neanderthals.
The only way this woman gonna get up in the world, she had to lay on her back. This is some nasty work.
I mean, hey, I'm saying, bro, it's very possible. And this is the way it looks like. All right. We didn't just come out of nowhere and start saying this. Now, I've heard that take, Hink, and people saying, well, if it's men, people wouldn't be saying this. Well, I'd be saying different things if a man was in the hot tub with Vrabel and out there sipping champagne.
There'd be a bunch of Epsteins.
You'd just be a whole different thing.
Even for him.
Weinsteins, you're a bunch of Weinsteins.
A lady drink or something.
Even for him, I mean, if you a head coach, a GM or an owner of a company, you don't need no head coach sitting in the messing around having an affair on his wife, because that represents the team.
Well, they fired the head coach of Michigan's black ass for similar incidents.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, but that was
not a good thing.
That was a situation. He was over her though. So
now, you don't think this is going on in the NFL and NBA?
He was over her. He was over her, all right, Hank.
Well, little damn figurative.
If behind closed doors, if they're like separated or something like, they would have came out and said it after this thing. They would have said, "Oh, well, I'm separated," or he's not happily married anymore. You know, something to that effect. But they ain't saying that. They acting like they happily married.
Neither spouse has come out in support of the spouse. Not one of them, and none of the friends who were allegedly there with them, who decided to go 2 hours away in the middle of the desert to the fucking Sybaris, have come out and said, "Yeah, we was there, and here's pictures of us all together." They could put all this to bed real easily.
They can't.
I think it's just getting started. I really do.
This stuff has been happening in the NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball, the owners, coaches, the executives,
the journalists.
They usually get swept under the rug. They usually get swept under the rug, but sometimes the stuff comes out, and when
Twitter gets involved,
it's a price to pay for it.
And you start lying, and them people on Twitter be like, "Oh, this son of a bitch."
Like, I mean, look what they did to Michael Irvin.
Yeah,
with that woman at the bar, and he didn't do nothing. He
was
lost
innocent.
his job.
His black ass was innocent.
All of that, and whatever. I don't know what he settled for.
Oh, he got some money.
He sued him for 100.
Yeah, but his coke habit is probably 200 a year.
But his coke, hey, that was years ago.
Yeah, okay, allegedly.
Way back.
Yeah, allegedly.
I know he ain't fall off the wagon, huh?
Yeah, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
No, I seen him at the games way back in the past when I know he was on cocaine versus booger sugar allegedly versus the way he look now. And,
he's not. I don't think he's.
All right.
So you saying he's not out there like Tony Montana with a mountain of snow on his desk?
No,
mountain of snow. After that settlement, he called the plug. When he got that first settlement payment. Like, shit.
He said, "We back in business, Mortimer. We're back."
I seen him at games up close.
And to his point, I never heard the press come out on each channel that put him on blast when that happened and say he's been cleared. He never did anything wrong. The same way they were putting it out there that he done this. Look at the tape, everybody. Blah 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 blah. And he was saying, "Put this out there."
Oh, they'll never do that.
And they never did. They never. So a few channels covered it, but nowhere near to
the way. He was not drop dead gorgeous.
When he got vilified for it.
Yeah. Just hanging out at the hotel bar, hanging out with some fans.
I was shocked that this came out as much as it did. When I seen who was involved, I was like, who?
I was too, but it leaked out. They kept talking about, well, she's my friend, and we didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
and it was the internet that stayed on their ass. Yeah, people podcasts like us, and they had to talk about it.
Yeah,
so it's got to be one of the spouses.
One of the spouses or one of the close friends, or either or, this, pissed off about something.
It could have been one of her rivals at her company she works for.
Paper or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how many times, hey, in our careers, Mercer, when somebody working there, they know that a manager or something is messing with somebody, and they married or got a girl, and they piss them off one day, they start sending them texts, talking about, yo, so and so is messing with this person.
Skip, trace them down, and send them attaching
call them, all
pictures.
kind of stuff. So it don't surprise me. It don't surprise me, and I'm telling you, I think they was messing around. They got caught, and
allegedly,
there's more to come. I say that's just my opinion. So
No,
we'll
I
see
agree.
what happens.
We'll
I
see.
agree. We're gonna do our final words shortly, but hold on. It's Michael Irvin.
Randolph! Leave me alone, Mortimer! Randolph! Randolph! I'm still not talking to you. Look.
We're back.
Mortimer, we're back.
I know, that's right.
Who the hell is Beaks?
Shout out to coming to
Mortimer, your cousin, your brothers, he's having a heart attack. Fuck him. Get that machine back on.
I'm telling you, the first time I
that was Trading Places. That wasn't Coming to America.
Yeah. But
that clip right there was Coming to America, though.
Right. That was.
Oh, it sure was.
It sure
was, bro. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. I didn't.
But Trading Places, the first time I ever heard the word Agent Orange.
That's the first time you heard of Agent Orange?
Who else? Where'd you get? I mean, other than a war movie, yeah.
I'm
Vietnam, baby.
Right. I heard it before that movie. That's how I knew what he was saying when he was like, "Oh, I was in. Yeah, we were there too. What part?
Yeah, Agent
I
Orange,
was in
Saigon,
Wang Bang.
Wang Bang.
That's 2nd Battalion Special Forces, 2nd Battalion.
Oh man, those some good racist times back in the day.
Oh man, Trading Places. Do you think I would let a ninja run our company?
Right.
Yeah. He said, "You got a lot of nerves showing your face around here." Said, "I got your money. Your got your measly $27 with interest."
Hey, Billy Ray.
Right. Champagne for everybody. Come on, Mr. Billy Ray Valentine.
Go ahead and give us your.
We ran into you in the Slammer last night.
Yeah.
Where's your limousine?
Y'all gonna make me go get my Funko Pop version of that. See,
you know. All right, Hank. Go ahead with your final words, there, brother.
Well, man, look here, man. It's a beautiful day. Brothers up here having a good time. We get along. We shooting the shit, giving each other a hard time, but at the same time, we showing each other love, man. So that's a beautiful thing. Black men doing what we got to do for each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. I just want to say this. These young men out here, man, we would like to formally call them the YNs. They got to do better, man. Times are really drawing down, man, and I feel like there's a lot of things that's going on that in this world right now that we really need to pay attention to. So fathers, if you have a son, make sure you are in their lives. Whatever means that you have to do to get into their lives, get in their lives. You got to be some type of influence on your children's life, man, because if anything, man, it's more so than anything, fathers need to be in the kids' life. I want to say congratulations to my son. He's about to make a decision on his college decision on where he's going to be going to next year. He's transferring. He's kind of narrowed it down. I don't want to release the schools just yet because it's not official, but it's unofficial. So I just want to say congratulations to him and the team that's going to be getting his services. They will be getting blessed. I want to say thank you to his old team of IUS, Indiana Southeast, for all the opportunities that you granted my son. As far as the things with fathers, do what you got to do for your sons. Do what you got to do for your daughters. Be in your kids' life. be the best parent you could be the role models that they need to be, and be stand-up men. I'll leave it there.
Was he born in Kentucky?
Yes, sir. North Kentucky, 502.
Congratulations to you and the wife.
In Illinois.
Sure, sir. Congratulations to you and the wife, man, for that achievement as well, good brother.
I hope he gets some NIL money too.
Yeah. That's coming.
Little NIL money.
The
NIL
money
ain't gonna hurt nobody's career. Give him a little NIL money.
Yeah, that's good work, bro. That's really good work, man. Yeah. I know you're stressing that academics as well. You know,
get that paperwork. That's what it's all about.
100%. Appreciate you, man. You ain't got nothing to say. You ain't saying nothing about nobody getting thumbs in their bum or
don't do that.
Getting
Let me say, y'all need to stop that shit. Black men, you only get one shot at life, baby. Take care of yourself. Hey, protect yourself at all times. Where you have to get on somebody's Zoom meeting on somebody's goddamn couch. Get your mental right. Hey, man, of a certain age, like all these old motherfuckers up here and myself, you got to make sure you get your prostate check, your colonoscopy. Make sure your A1C is in order. Get a full physical. Don't be scared to go to the doctor's office. This ain't the days of our grandfathers and our great-grandfathers. 2026, we got to do what we got to do to make sure we take care of ourselves. We only get one shot. Ain't no reset button here. Do what you got to do. Black men, y'all take care of yourself, man. Y'all keep striving for the best, man. Peace.
Hey, it's 2026.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's 2026. Peace and love, my brother. I appreciate you pulling up, man.
Right on, man. Right on. Don't forget your mouthpieces.
Yeah, 100%. FGB.
Give me a bluegrass Funko Pop. Yeah.
Go get you one. They got them out there for you. They got a Wildcat mascot. Get you one, brother.
He's mad at Hink for the state of Kentucky's minimum wage for some reason.
Nah, I'm speaking on that because the Republican-led states, that's what they had a minimum wage. Almost all of them. Almost all of them.
Stop this, man. You need
to talk to Mitch McConnell.
I'm not. Look, the wife got me a chicken pot pie up here ready for me to eat. I'm about to go break bread.
That's why
homemade chicken pot pie.
Yes.
That's why he's upset. Can't you tell? He's been getting feisty ever since, that usual time.
He's smelling that food. He like dinner's 15 minutes later. I just got my A1C.
Yeah, man.
Diesel, I respect the channel, and I didn't want to be eating all on the channel. I was eating orange earlier, trying to hold myself off, but it's orange ain't gonna be good enough. I gotta
I need that chicken pot pie, baby.
Yeah.
After I eat my Popeye, I'm gonna get my prostate checked. You know what I mean? I do it at home.
I do it once a week.
The beautiful
every other night.
A chicken pot pie. Now my son gotta go come get his tomorrow, so it's all good.
Yeah, man. Hey, enjoy your dinner, brother.
Yes,
God bless.
All right, now y'all take care. Be easy.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
All right, Diesel. Final words, bro.
I don't really got nothing this week, man. Ain't too much going on. Nah, I don't really have much. Yeah, I'll leave that to y'all, man. I ain't really got too much this week, man.
All right, man. Can we get an FGB on you? FGB from you on your way out?
No, you gonna get me to start doing some of them Cali teams, man, because this is ridiculous.
You can hey, have at it. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna pass judgment on us.
Have at
Chicago, and pass judgment on our teams, and you ain't doing that. Them damn teams just locally out there,
pass judgment.
Yeah, you want us to pass judgment on us.
I'm just not a home. That's all.
What did he say? What did Anakin tell what's her name?
He said I killed them all.
No, before that, he told him. He said
parents,
she was like, "What if the republic that you thought you represented is no longer the same?" He said, "You're starting to sound like a separatist." He said, "Take that type of thing up in the Senate where it belongs. Like, don't be telling me that shit."
He was programmed though.
Yeah, he was, but that's how you are. He's starting to get programmed, right? You got that JF1 virus in you. You and Ace in the hole. And then you got this Cali. Somebody that injected you with this Cali virus. I can see it slowly creeping in every week. You got these different views of this player. This player. They all in the great state of California. Right
Yeah,
now he's
we'll
Juju
change
Watkins
we'll
crazy.
change the show's format where all we do is talk good things about every player on the Bears and the Bulls.
He's Juju
And
Watkins
the Bulls.
crazy now.
So you can
ain't
talk
played
about
in
the
a good
Bulls
year.
coaching. You can talk about everything bad about the Bulls,
He loves
but I can't.
No, I don't want that. We ain't talking about the Bulls like that.
Yeah,
We just don't want you
what's the
passing
difference?
judgment on
They're the
because you
Chicago
ain't
Bulls.
watching the sky.
You talk about
like
the Chicago
you're
Bulls.
not watching the
If
sky
Caleb
like
Williams
we
was
do.
point guard for the Bulls, you'd be glazing for
You're
the
not
Bulls.
watching the sky like we do.
He would. He'd be upset. Ace, we couldn't say anything negative about the Bulls if Caleb joined the team.
He's gonna support Juju Watkins wherever she goes.
Oh yeah, Juju.
Yeah. He didn't care about her knee.
Yeah.
Until she get drafted somewhere else, because Chicago's not gonna get her.
Man, that's my dream. She goes to Chicago.
Yeah. They'll play a couple years if we get her, and then they'll trade her on off to another team.
There's another Diana
They don't want to
Taurasi
pay
to
her.
me. That's what she reminds me of.
Now hold on now.
Taurasi, her game is similar.
Nah.
That's what she reminds me of. Taurasi's like gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, but so is Juju.
That remains to be seen. She ain't played in the league yet. But she reminds me of her. Her game, the way she plays, reminds me of Taurasi. So if she could be another, that is no problem. Yes, if she can be another one of her, that would be a great career. If she turned out to be somewhat like her. If Diana Taurasi, low key, she was almost kind of like how Caitlin Clark. She could pull up from almost anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't talk about it the same.
You like those pink girls, huh?
There you go. There you go.
Taurasi, Caitlin Clark. If I didn't stop him, Ace, we'd still be going, wouldn't we, Ace?
No, you ain't gonna stop me.
Michael Jordan was like Larry Bird.
What about Angel? Huh? You don't want me to talk about her, do you?
Angel Reese Cup.
Yeah, you don't want me to talk about her.
Black Barbie, baby.
Unless she's in a Penthouse magazine. You want
Black
to talk
Barbie.
about her.
That's a Black Barbie. That's just Dirty Barbie is what they should call it. All right, I appreciate poor and stupid Barbie. I appreciate you pulling up these.
All right.
Catch you next week. All right, Big Ace. Come on with your final words, my brother.
My final word is get your A1C. We're going to miss you, Angel Reese. Sorry that the Chicago organization isn't set up to win. And with the changes of the league, hopefully they go ahead and sell the team to whomever, not the Reinsdorf family, because normally the NBA franchise has ownership of the WNBA team or some kind of affiliation with them. And unfortunately, we don't here in Chicago. So the Sky play at the Wintrust Arena versus most WNBA teams play at their affiliate NBA team's facility. So maybe that'll change in the future. Maybe the ownership will change. Maybe since the fee structure of the players is changing, the ownership of the Sky will be looking to sell the team to someone that wants to take on the upcoming WNBA salaries, and they can make some kind of deal to play at the United Center versus Wintrust. But I think Wintrust is working for them. It's just a matter of the players that you're going to keep here and how you develop your franchise. And I don't think that has been a point of emphasis for the Sky since they won that WNBA championship with Candace Parker. And, we saw that in this past collective bargaining agreement when they've raised the players' salaries. As soon as that happened, they were willing to get rid of, I believe, one of their better players, one of their better younger players for draft picks, which, always in $9 million is a good thing when you can get a couple first round draft picks for a player. But she was a draw. She will be a draw. And I believe she's still developing her talent as far as a WNBA player. So Shout out to Angel Reese and her future in Atlanta with the Atlanta Dream. Hopefully, the players that we're bringing in, such as Skylar Diggins and another guy or another player that we just picked up today, fill the void, and those draft picks go ahead and put the Dream, the Chicago Sky, in a position so that they can develop this team and get back to the playoffs and a WNBA championship in the near future. And the league continues to grow. There's still, there's Major League Baseball. There's a women's league for baseball now, a professional league rather, and there's alternatives to women careers being over after college or after certain times in their lifetime. So whether they go on to play college softball and maybe professional baseball, there's another avenue for those with baseball skills, which we have a lot of female baseball players playing high school baseball here in Chicago, somewhere for them to go after their career is over in high school, maybe going on to college. They can't be on a college team for particular reasons. So they have a different avenue to go for women's professional baseball. So, nobody, as far as MAGA is concerned, wants chicks with penises to be playing. So form these women's leagues and baseball, basketball. There's a women's league when we go down to Hyde Park Racquetball Center that's practicing for female football. So hey,
there are leagues. Football?
No. I don't know because I don't watch them practice. They come in after Deuce's team gets done, but I believe it's tackle football. Looking at the women that come in there, I believe it's tackle.
You don't see them carrying any equipment?
Yeah. They got shoulder pads and helmets.
Okay, yeah, that's tackle football, bro.
Yeah, when they're going in for practice. So yeah. So hey, make American sports great again. And let's have all the leagues representing everybody on the male and female side. And again, shout out to my girl, Angel Reese. We'll see you when you come back to play the Chicago Sky and fill up the United Center or the Wintrust Arena or whatever they catalog you to
those
play.
Girls should take a pregnancy test before every game.
What?
I mean, this is stuff y'all don't like to talk about. I mean, they could be pregnant, bro, and then they get tackled and then they lose the baby, and that's a whole big issue.
For the league, I don't know about before every game.
Before every game. I mean, how can you do it? You play once a week, every game you gotta go out there. Unless of course then they're on their rag or something, then that's a little different.
Well, physically, I'm sure that they're monitoring their health just as all athletes do.
Hey, just piss and take the pregnancy test before you go out there. We can't risk any harm to any babies.
But who can mandate them taking pregnancy tests?
The league, just like you mandate a drug test. You know what I mean? Steroid tests. We're trying to protect the babies. They might not know they're pregnant, is what I'm saying. And then they go out there and they get tackled, and then boom, lose the baby.
In that regard, so the men have to take a testosterone test to make sure that they're able to.
Men can't get pregnant, MAGA.
Well, they can't impregnate. So maybe I guess the other side of that is
there's no other side
to make sure that we can impregnate or procreate before we go out there and perform on the field. And neither one of it makes sense. So
no, one is protected potential zygotes and babies.
Yeah.
And the other is you know what I mean? Like, look, all right, just remember I said it. You're gonna be like, damn, that nigga 9 said it. some girl's gonna get hit out there, and she's gonna fall out and lay down. Then it's gonna be in the news she lost the baby, and then it's gonna be all over the white media what needs to be done. And just remember, I was well ahead of the curve trying to figure
it out. Who are you trying to sue?
Exactly. Baseball, maybe not. Basketball, maybe not. But football is a contact sport, bro.
Absolutely. But I mean, so you have a lingerie league, you got tackle leagues, you got flag leagues. So it's a matter of what that particular player is willing to do and what they're willing to sign.
That's right. Hockey, same thing. Wrestling, same thing. Before you get out there, we got it. You know what I mean? Make sure you're not. And it's all, what do you call it? Anonymous. Like nobody's going to know your business.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? And then when they say she's out for, I don't know how you say why she's out for that game due to pregnancy. Like you know.
Well, because of HIPAA, we can't.
You don't want to do that. Now you're in trouble with the baby daddy and all type of problems could come.
She'll be back next season.
Next week. I mean, if she don't want to keep, you know what I'm saying, right?
Oh. Well, what if she's in a red state that she has no choice?
Well, when we travel to the blue state, you should get everything done. You're going to travel to the blue state for the game. All right, I think we digress.
We definitely digress in our point, and I'm done with my final word. God bless, and have a great week.
Yeah, I'm the bad guy, huh? All right, great final word. I'm the bad guy because I care. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Absolutely.
All right, CJ Stroud. Angel Reese Cup, the Bulls front office purge, the NBA's Final Four, and Russini Vrabel rumor mill. None of these stories live in isolation. They all reveal how fast narratives shift, how quickly a player or franchise can go from questioned to celebrated, or from stable to chaotic. Today's episode pulled those threads together, showing how sports culture keeps rewriting itself in real time. Whether it's a young quarterback redefining expectations, a rising WNBA star changing cities, or a franchise finally admitting it needs a new direction, the common theme is momentum. Who has it, who lost it, and who's trying to manufacture it before the window closes. Even off the field noise, the whispers and speculation remind us how much of sports happens in the shadows between the headlines. And as always, the conversation don't end here. These stories will evolve, twist, and spark new debates, and we'll be right back, smack dab in the middle of it, breaking down what matters and what's just smoke. Thanks for rocking with us on Mouthpiece Included. Until next time, stay locked in, stay curious, and stay ready for whatever the week throws at us on the field, in the political arena, and everywhere the two collide. Because this ain't just content, it's connection. It means more because you're right here with us. Stay locked in. We appreciate your support and enthusiasm for the pod. If you have any more questions or need further information, feel free to reach out to us or drop a comment. Stay tuned, stay passionate, bear down, and as always, Ace, until next time,
FGB to the highest level of F-ivity for me, Milz, Hink, and especially Diesel. FGB.
Did you hear him? He's willing to say FLA teams. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Out of spite, right? He's in the greatest rivalry. He's part of the greatest rivalry in all sports.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He sounded like your conservative coach over here in my area.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
All right, y'all. Appreciate you pulling up. Karen,
put a shovel on the ground.
Breaking my heart, man. Yeah. Breaking my heart. You guys gonna get your little suburban stadium and your little and you probably have halter top night, fingernail paint night. You get your fingernails painted.
I'm not going out there, man. I go watch them out of town before I go to damn out of town.
All right. you find yourself sliding through, you might be in LA on Florence and Norman. Hey, homie. Hey, man, come here. You better. You might be in Chicago. Woo! Dipping down Ashland. You better. Chill back. Check your 6. Double check that blind spot. Use that blind spot assist. TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN. Guard your grill. TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN. Bear down. TATN. Damn. Knuckle up. And don't forget it, baby. And don't forget to.
Whatever you do, don't forget it. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, Butterfly.
Forget to bring your mouthpiece.
For sure. Don't forget it.
TATN.